Mask of Nyarlathotep, Session 7. Characters are still in London.
Oh, blimey, Gavin.
Not for long. We can get the hell out.
So what are you guys going to do?
I'm going to have a really long rest because I freaked out.
Well, I mean, we have Gavigan who's remaining from the cult that might put two and two together.
Well, yeah, and didn't the guy? No, we killed that guy. Luckily, the guy who had the mirror, but we don't know where the mirror is. The mirror is the main thing that like could find us.
Well, the saving grace is we were kind of disguised by the cult uniforms, so you might not put two and two together that we're the same people that went to the was it Penhue Foundation.
Did you just say we don't know where the mirror is?
Yeah, it was. We went back to the Egyptian guy's spy shop and murdered him.
Oh, okay.
And
we didn't murder him. We didn't.
I was asleep then already. Okay, sorry.
For the mirror, and we couldn't find it.
Mm-hmm.
And so then we laid in wait for the Egyptian, and he came in, and we, it was a very messy job.
Hopefully, for safekeeping, they moved the mirror to that house out on the island that we burned.
So that
we
house,
can only hope.
That house did burn down, or just burned part of it?
I can't imagine they stopped it from burning. I mean, there's not like a fire department out there that could.
Yeah, it burned pretty well. You're not sure.
Yeah.
But remember when you were in there, the furniture and everything looked like Gavigan probably doesn't live there because it looked sort of like full of hand-me-downs and sort of, in modern day, you'd say like Salvation Army leftovers,
But the two obelisks have been destroyed.
Yeah.
Although we don't know where those people went flying on those big, giant flying jiggers, those crazy
big dragon things.
Wouldn't that be awesome though if, like, when we dynamited the obelisk, it broke the spell and the creatures disappeared?
That would be cool, but
have we actually got anything else to do in London that you can think of?
I was trying to think through that, if there's anything that we need to take care of in London that we haven't done.
The only thing I can think of was just kind of do a little, see if there's anything in terms of if the activity, still ongoing, if the Penhue Foundation is still operating, if the Blue Pyramid is still doing its thing, if people are still turning up dead, But we don't need to do that in person. We could actually watch the newspapers, I guess. Maybe lay low for a week or two, watch the newspapers and the radio, or listen to the radio and read the newspapers.
I don't know if I want to go back to the club. I mean, I don't know, actually. I don't think Abdullah had anything to do with it, the cult as itself. I just think he was just used.
He was a middleman, didn't know much?
I just think, I don't think that cultist guy told him a lot about what he was up to. I just think he just used that.
Because
he just used the club as a ground to get.
He was providing a conduit for like sex parties or something like that, right?
Yeah, but those people never come back. I don't know. I think that he, at least, even if he doesn't know explicitly what's going on, he's a criminal who is on their side, and their money owns him. So I don't think we should go back there, because then that just helps the cult find us. They have to know, because they're going to be investigating now. So they're going to go talk to everybody, all their contacts, and they're going to find out from him, oh yeah, these guys were here asking about the parties and talking to one of our girls. And
in my defense, I never asked about the party. He asked me if I wanted to go to a party. So
yeah, but he's going to bring it up. He's going to say, yeah, here's what I know. Here's what's happened lately.
Well, I mean, we definitely have crippled the cult. I don't think we've driven it out or destroyed it, because they still have one of their high mucky mucks, and they have the mirror, which can be used against us at a future time. That's my big concern. I want to find the mirror. I want to either have it in our grasp or destroy it.
The thing is, how do we know there isn't more than one mirror, though?
We don't,
No,
but
we don't. I mean, we could chase that forever. I mean, we're not going to be able to eradicate the cult. We just don't have enough influence and power to do that.
all right.
They have far more power than we do. They have more resources, more manpower, more global reach. We need to be, secretive and on the defensive because they have the ability to reach us pretty easily.
Did we follow up on that Miss Carlisle lead? Didn't we want to visit her, or did we do that already?
Yeah, that was back in New York.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, best we know, she's on our side. We just don't have anything really to communicate with her about,
Okay,
right?
good.
I mean, she gave us the books.
And I'm just trying to find. Okay, the Congo mask was from the place in Harlem, right?
Yeah.
We didn't get a mask from these guys yet, if they have one.
I thought we did. I thought there was one in the.
Yeah, I thought there was one in the spice shop.
Penny.
Was it the spice shop or was it at the Penhu?
I don't think you
remember.
found a mask in London.
I don't remember a mask in London, to be fair.
Okay, I'm looking at the arcane item.
Yeah, we found one in the basement where we let loose that weird thing.
Yeah, that was in Harlem. That's the
Yeah.
that's the only one I can see on the list.
Yeah.
I'm seeing we got like a bunch of different scrolls and various occult knickknacks.
Yeah. I mean, we don't know. It's maybe something about masks. So.
No, I'm just double checking because for some reason I remember having two masks and I can't remember.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why I'm remembering we had two, and I don't think that's right.
Oh, we got one. We got one in South America. Do we still have that one?
Really?
Yeah, remember the guy that was pretending to be the demon or whatever?
Yeah, that I don't think you still have that, but that was just a normal, like a Halloween mask type of. I mean, it was native South America. I mean, it was Mexican, but it wasn't like the guy was wearing it to frighten you guys, right?
Yeah. All right. And no one was wearing masks, right? At the cultist party, they were just wearing robes.
Yeah, they were just wearing the robes.
So what's our next stop then? I mean, where does our next set of clues lead? We have clues in Shanghai, right?
We have clues in Shanghai.
We have Australia, I think, is one, right, with the bats. But we don't. I don't think we have a whole lot there, other than like the name of the cult and stuff.
I think you have one address.
Yeah, that's not a whole
In Shanghai, Shanghai, we have one address only as well, right?
You have two.
Two.
Yeah.
We have that card.
And you have the matchbook.
Well,
yeah, that's Shanghai.
Oh.
And then we have the import-export.
Yeah, you got the crate with the address of.
And we have the ship picture that has the partial
The
name.
Wing Kong Exchange.
The Wing Kong Exchange.
We walk in like the wind. Let's see what else. Hofong Imports, that's what it was, based in Shanghai. We have a note that Jack Brady was seen alive in Nairobi. Nails Nelson in Nairobi met with Jackson Elias, and he has a lead on Jack Brady in Nairobi.
But that's very vague.
Yeah, very vague.
We still haven't found anything out about the bodies they were found floating in the river, and that weird creature that somebody did a reproduction of the drew a picture. Yeah.
Tell you what, though, if you were to be concerned with every body found floating in the Thames in London at this time, we would be a full-time job.
But you could question. I mean, they were talking about the Egyptian murder, right? So,
what made them think it was Egyptian?
That newspaper article, right? So,
I'm just reading it now. Not recap on.
God of the Black Winds, Mountain of the Black Winds in Kenya. So there's stuff. There's a few threads in Nairobi in Kenya.
What's this? So I'm just going through some of the old police, the old newspaper cuttings, and there's one about an artist.
Yeah,
Miles Shipley. Reportedly, he's in contact with other dimensions in which powerful beings exist, and says it really renders some visible his visions. That's something we haven't looked at, is it?
I mean, I'm just not sure how it fits in beyond the guy being aware of things that normal people aren't.
Yeah, I mean, we have to be careful that what we raise our heads above water to deal with, because there's repercussions if we get caught or back ourselves into a corner with the cults.
Well, I mean, depending on how strong the ties are between the cults, they definitely could be aware that someone is onto them and making maneuvers trying to thwart them or hinder them.
I think we assume they definitely are, right? Because, I mean, these men who are at the head of them are highly resourced. They're head of international organizations and import-exports. They're sharing artifacts all around the world in very different locations. I think we can assume that they're all sharing information openly, and they're telling each other about us, or hey, someone burned this down here and interfered with our ritual here, and then someone will say, oh yeah, in New York, someone burned this down here and interfered with our cult activities, and they're going to start putting the pieces together pretty quick.
So wherever we go, we're going to have to be on our guard, because the next one will probably be more on alert.
I think they're going to go on the offensive, right? They're going to do everything they can to try to find us and stop us.
Which is why I'm nervous about the mirror being in play, and we don't know where it is, because I don't know what they know about us, because I don't know how good a look Gavian's got on me or any of us at the
sure. But that's why, you got to keep moving. Can't stay still, because if we don't control that piece of it, then the only thing we can control is to try to be elusive, not give them an easy target.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where we would look to try to find the mirror without taking a huge risk with the possibility.
Well, the only place that jumps out in my brain is the Penhew Foundation, the storage in the basement. But I don't know if it's worth risking, because those guys are definitely going to be on their guard.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if it's worth risking it, or whether we should just pull up stakes and go someplace else.
I mean, I think short of actually having destroyed the mirror, I think we did a pretty good job of disrupting their ability to use it. We killed the guy who is the expert with it, who knows the spell and had the materials, and we took the materials. So, and
hopefully he hadn't taught anybody else, or the materials are so expensive to make, or hard and time consuming to make, that they won't be able to use it for a while. Of course, I'll walk right outside and get struck by lightning or something, and that's not.
Let's Now,
Oh.
the expedition went from London. The expedition went to Cairo, right? Is that
Yes.
that's the path that they took?
They went to Cairo, and then they went to Nairobi later on.
What do we have in Cairo? Like what leads? Do we have anything?
Wrote the letter.
Oh, I remember we had a. Wasn't there an address that we tried to look up?
Well, there was a letter from someone in Cairo named Faraz Najir,
Yeah.
who was a contact to Mr. Carlyle.
I thought we had like a business card or something with the guy's name on the back. Let's see. Oh yeah. He says in the street of jackals in the old quarter from Faraz Najir. I remain your humble servant to Mr. Carlyle.
Yep.
You seek information of our land. I'm in possession of curios, which I believe are of interest. It's a long way to go for one lead, though.
Well, at this point, it's going to be quite a bit of travel because we either go to Egypt or we go to Shanghai or we go to Nairobi, which are the three places that are on our radar right now. But we don't have.
We don't have a lot for either, huh?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm leaning towards probably Shanghai more so.
I mean,
Sounds
do we
like
want to?
we've got the most there.
Do we want to abandon the thought of going in the same order following the expedition?
And I just think Shanghai seems to be. I don't know. We just seem to have found a lot of evidence of something to investigate there.
Yeah. Well, what about looking at a globe, like worldwide? What makes the most sense travel-wise?
I mean, if you remember,
we go back around the other way. So
because we found those crates in the basement with Shanghai on there as well, didn't we? So it was as if they were about to send something out over there.
Yeah. Well, we opened it. It was like a giant statue that we couldn't have taken. It's too big.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just like after finding that there as well, and it was sort of. I can't remember if it had come from Shanghai or if it was going to Shanghai. But I know
I thought it was going to Shanghai. As I remember, it was addressed to the import, Hofeng. So so we know there will be another cult, right? So if we go to Shanghai, we'll arrive there and we'll have anonymity and surprise until we interface with the cult somehow, and then they'll know that's where we are. So I mean, it's a good thing to be on the move.
I mean, I don't think we've got a lot left to really go on here now. And like I say, we targets quite a bit.
I mean, that is a pretty big. Well, he's in Nairobi. A guy who's part of the expedition. I was thinking that if we could get a hold of an expedition member, that would be a pretty huge case cracker. But he was last seen in Nairobi.
I was asking, which person was it that was spotted in Nairobi? Was that Brady?
Yeah.
So here's the travel times from where you are. If you want to go to Port Said, which is Egypt, I think it's 3 days. To go to Mombasa, it's 7 days. To go to Darwin, it's 16, and to go to Shanghai, it's 20.
Well, that would give us time to read some books.
Yeah,
to figure out some of the stuff that we have, so that would be a bad thing, right?
So those are the sailing times from Southampton.
Plus, it would give the cults are all stirred up right now. It would give them time to like waste a crap load of their resources scurrying around trying to figure out what's going on and find us when there's no way they're going to find us because we're on a boat to China, for the slow boat to China for 3 weeks. And then when we get off the boat, you know what I mean? Maybe things will have died down, or they'll be confused, or give us the element of surprise.
So you want to go to Shanghai and then backtrack? Like do Shanghai, Australia, Nairobi, and Egypt in that order? Or just go to Shanghai because it's got the most information, or seems to have the most information that we've...
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, geographically, I don't think we necessarily need to be tied to like the shortest route. We'll go wherever it makes sense. Like if in Shanghai we find a lot of clues for Egypt, then shoot, let's just go to Egypt direct from there.
Okay.
Google Earth.
So is that what you guys decide? You want to go to Shanghai?
I think we're going to Shanghai.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we just have the most there, right?
So you buy tickets, steamship tickets will take a couple of days right before the departure. What do you guys do in the evening? Like you guys go out and eat, or you just eat in the hotel, or what?
I'm trying to do as little as possible, so I'm trying to gain my composure back.
And maybe stay at the hotel as much as we can.
Yeah.
Stay hidden. By the way, I don't know what you did in the end. So is anyone hurt?
I'm perusing some of Gavigan's scrolls, the ones that are in archaic English or in English, or like heads or tails of anything.
Oh yeah, so there's those scrolls.
I don't know how much we've given to Madame Doom, or whether she's taken it all or not, but I'm noticing that there were a couple scrolls in archaic English, and there was some stuff in English.
Yeah.
And I will start to kind of peruse that during the downtime.
Let me see. So there's a bunch of books.
Gavigan scrolls. And we did take that little we took the statue. The small Cthulhu statue, blue stone statuette.
Tingles when you touch it.
There's Life is Gone, but I think Nate's reading that. There's People of the Monolith. There's the Garn fragments.
Yeah, I was looking at the Garn fragments.
Okay.
And the Book of Dizan, but the Garn fragments is 12 weeks.
Well, what they want you to do is you could skim it first and then...
Yes, I will skim it.
Okay. Garn fragments.
Ain't go necking futs.
Also, there's, now that we have the time to open it, we took a small chest and a stone jar. See the notes here?
We haven't looked in it yet.
We haven't looked in them. The smaller knit chest, we never opened it, so we need to check those out too.
Open the chest, he goes, evil! What was that? The wind? I don't know.
Who's going to open the chest?
Not me. I'm reading the book.
I'll open it. Why not?
Okay. So the chest... Yeah, I remember what's in it. It's like 2 silver daggers. Let me see. Let me look at the description. Oh, I thought I put it down on the stuff. Oh, I see it. Okay. The chest, when you open it, it's 2 silver daggers.
Okay. Used in sacrifices, probably.
Oh, they're really pointy.
Yeah, they're pointy, of course.
Oh my god. Spencer's eyes are glinting.
So you're gonna open. Let me update the thing. 2 silver daggers. And then the stone jar. Oh, I guess it's a different powder. So it has some other powder in that one.
Okay.
Is it anything like the powder that we found before?
No, it looks different.
Gonna try a Cthulhu Mythos roll of it. Nah, 62.
Who else has Cthulhu Mythos that could try?
I have it, but it's not that
I
great.
have it too. I'm searching
going?
for my die.
We need Doom. She's got like the highest, doesn't she?
Mine's 12.
Oh god, 90. No.
Nope, 79.
Okay, so yeah, you don't know what it is. But it's pretty obvious it must be used for some sort of magical ritual or something. Definitely not mummy dust.
Well,
Maybe we could try and see if it's any of that powder that gives you Viagra kind of. Never know.
Whip out a business card and a little glass mirror, plate, and start chopping it up.
yeah. If by performance enhancing you mean it allows Cthulhu to have his way with you, then it probably does.
Wow.
So, Timmy, would there be any occasion you would leave the hotel for something?
I'm trying to think.
Say no. Just say no.
I would probably stick in my room and be a recluse.
That's fine.
With like 5 days growth of beard and really bad BO.
So who's staying with who?
But someone has to get the tickets.
Yeah, I mean, we'd get the tickets, but then we just hole up.
Yeah, if there was no time we'd be out, was get the tickets.
Okay. Are you going by yourself?
Am I going by myself?
Are you going? Anybody else going with you?
I don't think we would ever go by ourselves anywhere.
No, we're not going by ourselves.
Okay.
Yeah, Spencer would go with you.
I'm still trying to get over my
Okay.
my
how are you staying in?
insanity. I'm ordering room service.
Sorry, what?
Is Nate going with you? It sounds like Spencer. At least Spencer is going with you.
Yeah, Spencer said.
Well, and because I have the best shadowing, I think I would want to go because I have the best chance of detecting someone, right?
Yeah.
So being followed and trying to avoid being followed.
As you travel through the streets of London to get to buy your steamship tickets, you notice the fog is thick. It's generally thick every once in a while, but it's more like the London fog is a mixture of fog and smog, right? So as you're going around, gonna go get your tickets. see. I guess you can all do a spot hidden. The 3 going to get the tickets.
Okay.
Ooh,
43.
Nope.
spin the luck.
Bonus die 0-3. Nice.
Nope.
Okay, so Nate got a 0-3. So you guys are traveling. It's just this fog,
Foggy London.
and Nate, you suddenly smell like this something that smells like burning hair.
What?
Yeah, I have no idea what that smells like, but that's the description.
Like nearby? Where's it coming
Yeah,
from? I said,
yeah.
do you smell that?
Yeah, once he mentions that, then you guys sort of smell this too.
That's weird.
Like,
But
where's it
maybe
smell like
part
it's
of
coming
the
from?
smog. I mean, maybe
Oh.
part of the smog or something like that.
Okay.
Start looking around, seeing if it's like in a particular direction or sniff it in the air.
No, it's like suddenly it sort of wafted in, right?
Hmm.
And it's very foggy and dim. And
Okay.
the fog is particularly thick. And some sort of like tendril of fog seems to just go by Timmy. It's just like he went through it or something, and it's just like this weird chill.
Eek.
And same for Spencer, but Nate, you're walking with him down the street, right, to where you buy the tickets for the steamship. Something seems to wrap itself around your face, but you're not sure what it is. You don't see anything, you just see fog,
Yeah.
and you take a point of damage
Okay.
as something's sort of choking you.
Ah.
Like your mouth and nostrils sort of covered with something, but you're not.
Do we see this?
I would assume Nate's going to make a sound, right?
Yeah. Ah, what is that?
But-
Ah,
But
it
do we
burns.
see it then if we look?
You look and you just see sort of fog, like thicker fog around his face.
I take his arm and try to direct him very quickly out of this thicker fog.
Get it off me.
Does it move with us?
Yeah, and then suddenly both you and Timmy also start choking as this like thick fog starts sort of choking you. And you both take 1 point each, and now Nate takes 2 points of damage.
Move! Move!
Yeah, run.
Yeah, gotta see it out of this. Run for some cover, like a shop or something. Anything where you
Light.
can get off the street.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you run towards a shop, and it's sort of staying with you, and for the next round, so it increases. So Timmy and Spencer take 2, and Nate take 3 points of damage as you're
Like
you
another
can't-
like 3 total, or 3 on top of 2 on top of 1.
Yeah, it's 1 and then 2, then 3. So you took 6
Oh, wow.
points,
Oh damn.
and it seems like there's. You guys can do a spot hidden again.
28.
Made it
28.
regular.
Okay. So you sense
My fault in 98.
so the regular it feels like there's you can see like a very tentacle type fog monster thing, but it's insubstantial, but you
Like in
can
the
see sort of
air?
like the outline of this thing with like several tentacles, and each one of you have it wrapped around your throat and face and head.
So while
This
we're
is-
moving, I would actually try to stab it with one of my scalpels. That's something I have now all the time in my pocket, I
Yeah.
imagine. So
So you stab and it's just air, But you can roll a strength versus strength to break out of the when you're running.
Okay. Wow, I rolled a 47 and I didn't even make it a regular success.
Okay. So yeah, so you need better than that. So this weird foggy tentacle is staying with you.
I'm gonna try to pull it off me. Just grab at it.
What do you get?
Oh, my dice hit me. I rolled a 78. Didn't do it.
Okay, yeah. So it's still like this weird substantial fog staying with you.
Yeah, how do you fight fog?
Lower it.
So can I get to the doorway of the shop and try to open the door?
Yeah, you see a shop there, and
I open the door and try to get in and close the door. I mean,
Yeah.
if everyone else is coming in too, I'll wait till they're in and then I'll close the door and see if that stops it.
okay. So this shop is a what shop do you think this is? Why don't we just pick a shop?
Let's see. I'm gonna say it's a tobacconist. It's a
Okay.
cigar and pipes.
So you guys run in and you close the door, and like this fog wafted in there with you, and then in the damage is increased another now, so it's like 4 for Nate, 3 for Spencer, and
Oh boy.
3 for Tim.
Oh. Ouch. Okay, but the fog is in the shop with us now.
Yeah. Now you could actually, as the fog that was out in the street is out in the street, and then this mass of air that came in with you, it's now more distinct that it's.
All right.
And then now that it's pretty clear what's going on, there's a sand check.
Okay.
Oh god damn it.
63.
I'm glad I stayed at the hotel.
Yeah.
I did not make.
Waited.
I did not make mine.
Okay. No.
Hmm?
Oh, who made their sand checks?
I
made mine.
Okay, if you make it, you take 1. You
All
miss, you take die 10.
Oh. Oh.
2, not bad.
Yeah, not bad. Take it.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're in a smoke shop. We generally have matches because they're complimentary. I'm
Yeah.
gonna have a match, light it, and see if that does anything. Like
Okay, so you light it and bring it up to.
bring it up to the smoke, to the fog.
Okay.
I want to try hacking at it with my sword.
Okay, so when you light the match and you bring up the light to the fog that's near you, it actually sort of lets go and then it sort of pulls back.
Aha!
Oh my god, as I see that, I grab a match book as well and do the same. I actually tried to light 3 or 4 in one strike.
Okay, so when you light your 4, it flares up and the thing immediately recoils. Like,
Oh, you.
Throw some douse it in oil and light it. I'm gonna try hacking at it with my sword.
so now you take 5 points as it continues to choke you, and it's left the other 2 alone.
I immediately, though, try to move with my lit hand over to Nate's thing.
Okay.
So try
Yeah,
to.
then it pulls back, and it's like moving away from the light.
As soon as they leave us, I turn around and look if there is the shop owner staring at us.
Yeah, he's staring like, what the heck?
Waving fires around.
We were never here.
And it like pulls back underneath the door of the shop.
Okay. I grab a couple I grab a box of matches or whatever he's got. Say, I'm taking these, and
I want to buy a lighter, like a cigarette lighter, to keep on me at all times.
Well, just a couple matches are complimentary, sir. You can't just take my box of matches.
I take one of my remaining 5-pound notes and leave it on the counter.
Oh. Would you want that gift wrap, sir?
No, thank you. I divvy up the matches between all of us, so we each have matches.
Well, shoot, if he's going to leave a 5-pound note out for that, I'll take a couple cigarette lighters too.
Okay.
Is the door made of glass? Can we look
there's
out
that
of it?
glass. There's a door with a glass pane, and then there's the plate glass window, right?
Okay. Do we still see that
just-
accumulation of fog?
Well, you see fog out there. Do a spot hidden.
Oh boy.
I'm going to ask the shop owner, do you have a back door?
Ooh, 6. That's an extreme.
Yeah, you think you spot like something that's more than just.
It's still there. Give me one
Yeah.
of those lighters.
Well, I'll ask the shop owner, do you have a back door to this place?
Yeah, sure. Just out the back.
Okay, thanks. Let's go that way. Quickly.
Yeah, I fall on 8. So good
Yeah,
boy.
you look back.
Do you think they put it after us? Cold?
Probably. I don't think it's likely that this thing just appears and attacked us randomly.
Well, there goes my theory that they don't know who we are.
Yes, that's just what I wanted to say. How did they know where and who?
Yeah, I mean, maybe it could. Who knows? Maybe it's a vague spell where you just kind of like tell the thing, and it goes and searches and finds it itself. Who knows?
Are you serious, Nate?
Who knows?
Bell?
I don't know how this stuff works.
So you guys do a listen roll.
Okay, what's that? 13. Made it by how much? It's a hard success.
Regular.
So you with a hard success, as you guys leave the
Yeah, I
tobacco
made it.
shop, Nate, with really good hearing, you think you heard some muffled cry inside the shop.
Oh crap!
Let's run. He's coming after us.
Yeah, run.
Yeah.
We're going to the hotel and going to get tickets.
Yeah, let's get the heck out of here. Oh, did we got to get our tickets? Or
I
Yeah,
mean,
you-
the man
you-
saw how we lit it, right? So he should know how to help himself. God.
and if not, sorry, bud.
I'm thinking about that.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. We're gonna do a dodging through the back alleys and get the heck out of here.
Okay, so where are you gonna head?
So we did or did not get the tickets yet.
You didn't
Yeah,
get.
we're on the way.
Oh boy.
We have to get them.
Well, can we? I guess let's try to make our way to the ticket office. The station,
So
dock, or whatever.
you're just gonna run there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your highest move?
I'll move. Let's see.
Mine's 8.
Mm,
Mine's
7.
9. Okay. So as you head towards the ticket office, they do have that ticket window there to sell the tickets. And as you're standing there, I forgot to add there was another sand check when you guys got attacked too. So
What? Oh, I didn't make that one.
yeah, this one it's automatic. There's no save. So I forgot when you guys
Okay.
got
Oh.
attacked. So
Alright.
that's actually a die 8 for being attacked.
Oh shit. Die 8.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's 6.
3. Oh, 6.
6
Yeah,
knock.
that's a total of 8 points over the last, I guess, hour.
Youch. 5 points.
So
Well, the 5 and the 6, you just need to make an idea roll.
For what?
Idea roll?
to understand what we've seen.
Oh, for losing.
Yeah, the 5. You hit the 5 limit.
An idea roll. Yeah, of course I make my idea roll. Can't make anything else, but I made that.
Okay. Idea roll. Why don't you roll die 10? Oh, you gain a Cthulhu Mythos, or if this is the first time you go crazy, it's 5.
I got a 1.
Oh, you have okay, you rolled a 1? Oh, that's not bad. Just amnesia.
We get 1?
Remember where I am or who I am.
Yes.
1.
What were we doing? All right, so
Why not buy these tickets?
do I get a point of Cthulhu Mythos on top of that or not?
Yeah, well, is this your first insanity or
Technically, no. I had the temporary insanity of
Yeah.
they gave me the insane talent. Or,
Oh, okay. So you
It's
gain one
insane.
more Cthulhu Mythos.
I'm sorry, what?
+1 Cthulhu Mythos.
Yay!
Nice.
And I would try to get Timmy out of his moment of clearness.
Well, let's check Nate. Did Nate make his idea roll?
Oh, let's see. Idea roll.
Who are you people?
I made it. Yes.
Oh, roll die 10.
By 10. Okay. 6.
Is this your first
Oh, I had that temporary one where I got like what
okay.
was it?
So
The gold
add
or
one
whatever.
Cthulhu Mythos, and actually this probably was why you guys ran out the back. It was a flee and panic, so
Oh yeah.
so you've been running for 8 rounds.
Can I try to give Timmy his memory back?
Yeah, so you could, but you saw Nate just take off. And you don't know where he went. Like
Oh,
running really, really fast.
so
Like,
I
not
grab.
Not
Yeah,
to the ticket booth. He just ran.
Okay, yeah, I grab Timmy,
But where are we going?
and yeah, I'll tell you. We just have to move now, and I try to follow Nate.
I think Nate's pretty. What's Nate's move again?
Nate
Yeah,
was
9.
9, right?
Yeah, he's faster than you guys by a lot. So
Yeah.
yeah, he just runs off into the fog and he's gone.
Shit.
You need to vote with it.
But you could try to fix.
Yeah. One problem less. Oh shit. Okay. That's not good. So I tried to describe to Timmy what just happened, and I see, like, in his eyes that he's just not believing one single
Attacking you?
piece.
What?
And so I go back to the very beginning of our story and reiterate everything again. So I'd
Oh,
like
you
to
gotta
push
push?
the roll. Yes. Oh, what happens if I fail?
His amnesia may it's obviously psychosomatic and may have a deeper root that may last longer than.
How far back does this music go? Do I remember who I am, or do I just
Yeah,
forget?
you do. You just didn't know. You know, when the thing attacked, you lost all of that memory from then.
Yeah, I made it a regular success.
Okay.
Whew.
Yeah, so you guys are in the fog.
Get it
moving
now,
away
Timmy?
from
Are you back? Are you back with me?
Yeah, I remember what happened. I got it.
Okay.
I looking around every which way because we're in the fog. I don't know where to expect an attack from. Nate just took off. Can we hear him?
No, well, for a while, and then his footsteps receded, right? So he's out in the fog somewhere running.
So I would imagine if he's fleeing from something, he's just going straight ahead.
Well,
Maybe we
Yeah.
should just, or, I mean, isn't it? Don't people always say if you get lost, you have to go back to the position where you last saw everyone?
that was. I'm not going back there.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hope that he keeps in his mind that we're going to get tickets and that he meets us
Yeah.
at the ticket office.
Yeah,
I'm
good
gonna
point.
press on.
Okay, so you get to the ticket office. You two get to the ticket office. Yeah, so they give you a price for the steamship. I don't know what the price is off my head, but I assume you're just gonna pay with the £5 notes, right?
Yes. The ones that aren't as crumpled or bloody.
And Doom is our cash cow, so
So I guess we'll afford second class if we can.
Well, I thought
Doom-
Doom wants first class, right?
yeah, Doom will kill you if
All right,
you do
we'll
that.
do first class. Well, at least, I'll make sure she gets first class. And if we can all afford it, then I'll do it. Otherwise, she'll be first and we'll be second.
Okay, roll a luck roll for you two. Who has the lowest luck?
My luck is 50.
Okay, what's Spencer's?
32.
Yeah, why don't you roll your luck roll?
Oh man, can I
And
spend
I
my
just realized I subtracted my God damn it, my
loss?
sanity from the luck column, so I actually overstepped my threshold.
Oh, you're 20%?
Yes.
Oh, you must have a low.
Yeah, now I'm 20.
Oh,
Wow, roll your die 10.
4.
Gloat. This is new. Compelled
What
to
is it?
post, gloat, or exclaim plans allowed for die 10 rounds.
I do what?
Gloat for die 10 rounds.
What's
For us.
gloat?
Yeah, while you were treating Timmy about, this strange tentacle creature and stuff, you start gloating about how your brilliant plans will defeat this cult and how you would stab the hell out of them and rip out their eyes and a lot of other horrible stuff.
Oh, yeah, that's probably why Timmy didn't react at first. That was maybe a little bit much.
what are you talking about?
Just gonna stab their eyes out and carve them out and dangle in front of their faces.
Oh God!
And make them suffer, and this cult will rue the day they ever decide to join a cult.
All right, so this.
Yep. So my luck is 37.
Okay, roll your luck.
Okay. Oh no! No.
We're steerage, yeah. All right.
Okay.
Damn.
So Timmy is buying the tickets. You're looking around. Roll a spot hidden. Spencer.
Regular success.
You think some fog is coming towards you guys.
I'm standing next to you, Timmy, and you suddenly feel a poke, and then in rapid succession, you feel a few pokes. Timmy, hurry.
All right,
Hurry. And I turn around to the guy behind the counter, and I stare at him. Hurry! Hurry!
Sir, the you must follow proper procedure and get the right receipts. And
oh my God! I grab him, and I almost pull him over the counter, and I say, "Do it now!"
Okay, roll your intimidation.
I get a bonus die for that.
We'll start lighting and flipping matches at the fog.
Ooh. That's only a hard success.
Okay, so you go, oh yes sir. He pulls back and then he straightens his tie, and then he quickly, before he was moving pretty slow, and now he's stamping the tickets and everything and doing it pretty fast, and then hands over the tickets, and you hand over money.
Do they have travel magazines or travel brochures in this office?
I assume so.
I'm gonna grab a few and like sort of twist them up to make them into kind of like a torch,
Okay.
and I'm gonna light one
Okay.
as we leave.
Okay. Then as you leave, why don't you make a listen roll?
How did that little shit find us? No.
Ooh, I got an extreme.
Okay. So as you're leaving, you hear a muffled cry behind you guys.
I turn around to look and have my mind blown apart by sound loss.
Yeah, so you see the guy that was selling you the tickets, he's fighting something in the air and then he like falls behind the counter out of sight.
Well,
Yeah, there's always some loss.
better him. All right. And I'm let's get back to the hotel.
Yeah.
So, Nate, you come to, you're like in the middle of like Piccadilly Square circle or something like that.
I'm naked in a fountain. Okay. I come to, not again.
Why don't you roll luck roll? I see you lost a shoe. Roll luck roll.
Roll what?
A luck.
Luck. 12 made it.
Oh, so you have both your shoes. You're
Oh, that's good.
you finally come to and you're like, but because the thing attacked you and then the thing attacked you're the only one that heard it attack the shopkeeper and you knew it was coming and you just booked out of there and now you finally calm down and like you're alone, you're in the fog, but don't see
okay. Do I even know where I am?
yeah, you see like a Piccadilly, right? So you could
What's
like
that?
a landmark, so you sort of know where you are.
Okay, well, I guess I'll make my way that direction so I can kind of figure out where I am and try to find the train station or the travel station.
Okay. So everybody else, you guys are heading back to the hotel. So Nate, you finally get to the ticket office and there's commotion there. Like there's some police and things like that.
Oh, well, I'm not going to go anywhere there's police.
That should tell you, though, that we've already been there.
Yeah, if I see that, I'm just going to go back to the hotel and try to regroup and figure out what happened.
As you guys get back to the hotel, I'm going to be sat there with the big sort of map of the world sprawled out across the bed, and I'm just going to look up and say, I've just been sort of looking at this map whilst I've been out. Maybe we should go to like Egypt first because we've got to pass it to go past the Suez Canal on the way to Shanghai. Maybe we should go there first.
I see. I guess that makes sense. We're gonna go right by it.
Well, I already got tickets. Sorry.
I got tickets.
Yeah, but maybe we can if we can just get off there, right? If the boat is gonna go by there anyway, we'll just tell the people on the boat we have a change of plans and we're getting off.
Yeah, but you paid. Well, yeah, you could, but
who cares about the money?
Madam Doom cares. That's who.
Yeah, I forgot that the Suez Canal would have been open by then, so you could go round sort of round Gibraltar into the Med, and then down the Suez Canal through the Red Sea and round that way.
Yeah, well, that's fine. That makes sense. Good job. We'll do that. Yeah, we'll just change our itinerary once we've embarked. And then the good news is, if anyone goes to the ticket office and looks up our tickets, they'll see that that's not where we're going.
When everyone is back, I would try to make something like, I don't know, some powder, wet liquid to inhale to get rid of our choking damage.
Yeah, I mean, do we recover that, or is that like permanent damage?
Yeah, it's damage. So, but you can do first aid and you can do medicine.
Yeah. So first, Timmy, regular first aid and regular medicine.
Okay, so just roll the 2d4 instead, right? Because die 4 each. So.
Nice.
And Nate, First aid. Ooh, just made it. Okay, yeah, and yeah, both success and
Yes,
for
that's
myself. Oh, a 1. I wasted
Nice.
it on a first aid.
Oh, 1, you got 4 back.
Huh?
Oh, 1, I'll give you 4 back. I'll give
Oh,
you.
cool. Yeah, I made both of them as well.
Okay, so die 4 plus 4 for yourself.
Okay. 6 then. Can I get over? No, I
No, you
can't.
don't
Yeah,
go back
okay.
to max. Yeah, so you make this thing and you make them like cough up and clear their sinuses, and there's this weird mucusy thingy that was choking you guys.
Get it all out. Choke.
Ugh.
Choke. Cough again. Nate, cough
Ugh.
again.
You guys look really, really tired. Have you been running?
Something attacked us.
Really?
The cult probably sent some kind of
It was a
assassin
fog-
creature.
It was a fog thing. It was
Uh,
fog
Had
tendrils.
tentacles.
Couldn't fight it. Found fire. Scared it off.
As you start saying that, I just put my hands on my ears and start going la 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 la. I don't want to hear it. I've seen too much at the moment.
So
Okay.
Timmy, why don't you do an idea roll?
Yeah. Ooh, you got a hard success on that one.
So Timmy, you're thinking about it, it's like, it kept on seemed like it was following you for some reason, right?
Yes.
Like Nate split off and it didn't look like it went after him.
Crap.
Hmm.
It's after me. No.
do you think it'll come here? Think it'll be able
Well-
to find us here?
It followed us down the street to the tobacco shop, and then it followed us to the ticket office. I don't know what I should do. Whether I should go to the backup hotel or
Yeah, that might be a good idea, and maybe like at least go like to a place to observe and see if it shows up there.
But you
To see if
shouldn't
it's
go
really still following
alone.
you. Yeah, how should we? Yeah, because we don't want them to just get suffocated
Yeah.
in another hotel.
well, I make some torches.
Yeah, but still, you have to sleep sometime. So
Because it doesn't like fire. I found that out.
Huh. Do we have anything that would hide him? Any magic or
Yeah, we have the spell, the change form spell. That's really a potent spell, and it's really
it might be overkill in this
Yeah,
situation?
spellcaster.
but that's probably, I don't know, if it goes after you, it's probably not after your appearance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Probably your soul. And Spencer snorts.
So is there any way we can hide what's tracking?
Well, I mean, we have tons of books and manuscripts and scrolls, but half of them are in dead languages that only maybe one of us can read. I don't know what languages Madame Doom can read, but
I don't know.
I'm thinking
Do you think it would help if you dressed up in the cultist stuff? Think that would like mask your
I don't
your
think that's going to help.
presence?
I don't think. I think it's going to be following me for a while. The only thing I can think of is if we can find some kind of way of warding,
Yeah.
making a barrier or something, or I don't know. So I'm going to try to find something in the English manuscripts of the books we have that looks like it might be a warding spell or some kind, if there is anything like that.
Oh, you're gonna look for a warding spell?
Yeah, I'm trying to find a warding.
Okay, so let me look up these books you have.
That's the only thing I can think of.
The
Keep an eye on the window. Like one eye on the book, one eye on the window.
Let me see what's in the Garn fragments. Is there when you go through the Garden fragments, I think you will find their spells in there.
The Elder Sign is in there.
So there's a couple that look like contact something, and then there's some weird sign. You don't know what it is.
Would we know? No. Maybe we heard that in connection with some occult stuff.
So let's do the Garn fragments then. Now that you're skimming it,
Okay.
roll die 10.
Got a 6.
Lose 6 sand.
Oh,
Skimming it, and then add 3 Cthulhu mythos.
Ooh, nice.
And then what's your max sand before you lost that 6?
hold on.
I mean, not your max sand, your current sand before you lose the 6.
My current sand was 49.
49. So it's not 20. Oh.
So now it's at 43.
Okay. Yeah, just roll your idea roll then.
I have no idea.
Oh, good.
Like, wow, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, so you find there's 4 spells in there. 3 that contact creatures from beyond, and 1 is some sort of symbol.
Is it a star-shaped symbol? Please, don't be the yellow sign. Don't be the yellow sign.
Let's see. Actually, I'm not familiar with this one. I have to look it up.
Is it the because you got two different Elder Signs. You got HP perhaps, and then you got August Early.
Yeah. But the star symbol is much more famous.
Yeah. Sort of Derleth made that one sort of more popular, didn't it?
Yeah. The other Elder Sign looks kind of like a tree branch.
Yeah. I have them both tattooed on my arm.
So I can't quite pronounce it. It's something called, from what you read, it's Shide Mel.
Mm-hmm. Not gonna.
What is it?
You're
A
not
spell?
sure what it was without understanding it, but it's let me type. This is the name of the sign.
Yeah. As a player and a reader of Brian Lemley, I know that. I know about that, but
Oh, you want to use that as protection?
well, it doesn't seem to be protective, does it? I don't see anything about wardings or anything like that, or keeping things at bay, right?
Yeah, well, it might keep things out, away from you if you look this up.
Might.
What about the Book of Daizan?
Okay, Book of Dice. Okay, you're gonna skim that one.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Roll a die 6.
I got a 4.
Yeah, lose 4 sand.
Ooh.
Gain 3 more mythos.
Okay. Burning through it.
Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3. It's like 3 summoning spells.
Okay.
And some sort of spell that lets you have like effective dreaming type of thing.
Effective dreaming.
Dreamy stuff.
Oh, that's funny. Should be alphabetical, but I don't see it. But I know what that spell does. So the dream is like maybe for prophecy type of thing, dreaming. So
that might be worth reading, but that would be on the boat. Can I make out the scroll that's written in archaic English?
Oh, that one.
Or that like needs to have a...
You need to roll your English.
Wow. Timmy's not as educated as I thought. Well, he's educated enough. I made it.
No, but just regular.
Just regular.
Yeah, you didn't make it.
So yeah.
If it's English, it's archaic, so it's harder than regular. So
Yep, bunch of E's on things, and
yeah, that weird AE and
you have to have little Y's and therefores and for art thous. And
yeah, why do they use Y's for eyes?
I don't know, man. All right. Yeah, that's like I'm just kind of gonna sit on the bed with matches ready to go, looking at the windows.
Yeah.
That's my plan.
Cigarette lighters in hand.
Yeah. Flicking them on and off. All right. So how long till we get on the boat to get out of here?
It'll be why don't you do a luck roll?
Oh. I made it.
Oh.
I actually made it by lots.
Nice.
Oh, win by lots. Was it hard or?
Well, my luck's right now 50, and I got a 14.
Oh, so it's a hard.
What's a hard?
I'll give you a die 3 days.
Please be one. Please be one. Come on.
It leaves tomorrow. Let's go.
Oh, you suck. 6.
So 3 days.
That's 3 days.
We hang out in the hotel.
Yeah, all of my food is going to be flaming. Like, I'm going to, stuff I can light on fire and throw. Like,
So yeah, what are you gonna do in your hotel room? Have the fireplace all lit up?
Yes, fireplace is going.
With pokers in there.
Hot
Are you gonna
pokers,
check
yes.
Are you gonna check your hotel window? Or are you gonna have the drapes drawn or what?
Shoot, that's a part of me wants to have the drapes open so I can see what's coming, but part of me wants to keep them closed out of like
Fear?
yeah, hiding myself. You know, I might not know I'm here.
Why don't you do a POW, which is a willpower? Why don't you do a POW roll?
POW sucks now because. Oops, hold on. Let's go. Boop. Holy cow! I made it.
So yeah, so
I actually got a hard success.
okay, so with a hard success, you can actually decide not to ever look out the window and just keep them shut.
All right, that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Ignorance is better.
Why don't you do a spot hidden?
Wow, I actually got an extreme.
Okay, so let's say like the next night, you're in your room and you're reading one of these books, right? And you note that some fog is coming in, like had seeped in through the window and then through like some of the drapes a little, and it's sort of peeking out a little between the drapes, but you have your fireplace all lit up, right? Really hot and glowing and everything. And it seems to like the fog seems to try to get in the room a little, and then it just sort of pulled back away.
Ah, good call on the fire.
I'm really thinking about lighting those curtains on fire.
No.
I'm going to start lighting matches, and I'm going to have to flick one at the curtains, unless somebody stops me.
Yeah, we don't want to burn this place down. then we'll be out. Then we'll be out there with it.
Oh crap! You're right.
Are we all sharing the same room, or have we got separate rooms? Or
I think you have like 2 or 3 people per room or something, right? So
yeah,
I don't know who Timmy's roommate is.
I think there's safety in numbers right now.
yeah. I think we want to hang out with each other as much as possible.
So probably Madame Doom is in her own room reading stuff, right? So
Well, we have the door. We have a connecting door that's open, so we can look in, and if she needs anything, we can help her. We don't want her by herself because she's part of this, whether she likes it or not. Yeah. So I will stay by the fire and read, and every so often keep a lookout over my shoulder.
Yeah, we'll keep the fire going for sure.
I calculated how much the steamship tickets are, and actually you don't have enough. It's $3,000, which is like 600 pounds.
Madame Doom's good for it.
And so basically you'll have to spend all that money.
Yes,
that
it's all going. Everything's going. I didn't expect to have anything after this.
Yeah.
Even with Spencer, he's pretty
No,
well.
this was the 5-pound notes that.
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
So those are all gone.
Yeah, I expect to have blown all that plus whatever cash I had access to. But
oh, here's the other thing. In the papers, you'll notice an article about some sort of safe cracker, and he was found dead.
I don't want to do that.
See, it tracked him down. It's like a homing pigeon with tentacles.
say how he died, or
He seems like they're not sure, but they just found him dead in his room.
Okay.
And then it did note that yeah, they found him dead in his room with some safe cracking stuff too.
Oh, we should have gone to the Penny Foundation and used the last of our dynamite. Brought it down on the. Made sure Gavigan or whatever was there and just brought it down. But oh well. Oh, we have a couple days to kill.
So yeah, the quicker we get out of town, the better. We need to just keep that fire going, lay low, read our books, keep our heads down.
So yeah, you grab everything and then you guys go. Okay.
Yeah. So is it foggy for the next few days, or does the fog break, or what?
I'll let you do a luck roll.
Let me guess. I have to roll.
Oh no, you don't have to roll. We'll just do it for Mr. Victim.
Okay.
Of course not. I got an 85.
Yeah, it's foggy.
The fog stays. It gets thicker.
So you're gonna like get in a cab and then just tell the cab to drive really fast?
Yes.
I take it this is the third day now that we've been resting.
Yeah, it's the third day. You're resting well. It's just I think Jimmy
Yeah.
is
But a little nerves.
a little nervous. I don't think he's getting much rest.
Well, my hit points are back up to full again if that's the case.
So are you guys gonna get off at Egypt, or are you gonna?
I think so. I think that was the plan, right? Since we're going right by it, or do we not? I mean, does it matter?
You don't want the tickets, haven't we? That's the thing.
I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Are we on a time constraint? That's the question, right? Do the days matter? Because if not, then we can just continue. Who cares? We'll just backtrack.
I mean, whilst we go past, we can give it a wave, I suppose.
I mean, the more time to read the books is good.
Yeah. Plus, we might find out more information in Shanghai about Cairo. You never know. About Cairo. So, and like I say, we going down the Suez Canal. We can, if anything interesting happens when we go past it. Regards.
Okay.
Misty shapes chasing us.
Yeah, I need to keep track of which books. So Timmy's read skimmed 2 of them. Yeah, I'll keep track of it separately. So I'll get that done later. So Book of Dazan and Fragments. Okay, so you guys get on the ship and yeah, you're just abandoning the rest of your ticket, right?
Abandoning the rest of the what?
The ticket, because you're just getting off at.
Well, we blew all our money on this.
Yeah.
So we're going to go Shanghai.
Yeah. So
So we're going to Shanghai?
Yeah, I think we're going to Shanghai.
Okay.
Oh, you're really going to go to Shanghai? You're not going to get off?
Well, unless we can talk to someone.
There's no like time that we need to, be in each place by. So.
Well, we can talk to someone on the boat and see if we can exchange tickets, or if we can use this ticket on another voyage later. Because it's all one company, so they probably have multiple boats.
Yeah, it's probably different legs and stuff, but to reuse it, there may be a fee, and there's also there's probably a fee to.
Can I try and use my persuade skill to try and get something sorted out, maybe?
Oh, you want to try to do it for free somehow?
or just get a better deal or something, if that's what we want to do. I mean, I don't mind going all the way to Shanghai, because we may find things in Shanghai, more clues for Cairo. You never know.
Yeah.
Well, also, they may not expect us to go all the way to Shanghai.
Yeah.
And we might pop up and surprise them and have a couple days of relative ease scouting.
Yeah, exactly. We can heal.
And that too, we can heal. You know, we can do some activities that might help us in our areas of our skills, that kind of thing.
Is there a psychologist on the ship that I can see for a bit?
I mean, at some point, I guess it really doesn't matter because at some point, like we've got Africa too, right? So we're gonna have to go back to Africa, which requires you to kind of pass Egypt again.
Yeah.
So I guess it really doesn't matter. We're really actually this is kind of fine, right? Because really what we're doing is we're going to like one of the farthest point out, unless we do go to Australia. I don't know if
depends what we find in Shanghai. You know,
Yeah.
we might find strong ties to Australia, or we might find more stuff that takes us to Egypt or Nairobi.
True. Yeah, I don't think it's bad to go to Shanghai. Because then we can work our way back.
Then maybe we should deal with some of the books you're reading then. So
Yes.
Yeah.
you're reading Life as God. So actually on that long trip, you can actually finish it.
I want to before I finish it, I want to go to the Arabic. Since I have Arabic, I want to look at the 6 Arabic scrolls from Gavigan's library.
Okay. So yeah, there's 6 Arabic scrolls. Let me see.
Does anyone have Latin? The
I
doctor
do.
probably has Latin. So Liber Ivanis would probably be a good book for you. It's in Latin. And then there's also 4 Latin scrolls.
Oh yeah. Then I would do that.
So if you look at the Gavigan scrolls,
Yeah.
it'll describe the ones. And let me look at the redacted one and see
6
what you
Arabic
might have to roll for that. CB.
It just briefly describes, though. It doesn't say what's in them. Oh, it does. Okay.
Oh, I wonder why that's redacted. Huh, I wonder why that is. That's weird. So B, I don't know why. So you can look at the descriptions and then, but let's see. I think is there any die rolls for these 6 Arabic scrolls? I don't see any.
Be redacted.
I guess I took it out until you read it, so. So for B, it's a scroll with series of instructions for calling upon the power of Thoth, called here Izu Tahuti, by invoking a secret name. This invocation is said to diminish the power of enemies and spirits, but comes at a risk to the caster. Instructions are confusingly written and obscure.
What's another influence dream spell here? Maybe one of these spells was used against us with that creature, because 2 of these spells kind of seem like it on the Arabic side. This one scroll has a spell that's an attack spell to summon a jinn called a Dweller in Strange Spaces, which you can use to reach distant spaces and to destroy your enemies.
Huh.
It requires a ritual knife of iron or silver. Is that what we found in that box? Would that work?
You're not sure, but it is silver.
Yeah. And then there's another one that says, this scroll records a curse calling upon the formless howler of the wastes, formless. That kind of describes what we saw. And he who is Lord over all beasts to bring a pestilence down.
And then E is like the one you already have. You have the copper bowl. So
Yeah, the dream. Yeah. So I want to try to learn those spells. And then there's the redacted one. I definitely want to read that one.
yeah, let me look up that one.
Cool. And then two of the. Oh, and then the E. I want to try to decipher the hieroglyphic scrolls.
Yeah, let me see what you need to do that. Yeah, I don't know if you could do that. I mean,
Okay.
Spencer.
Hey, I deciphered the obelisk.
No, Spencer deciphered it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. With a critical success.
Yeah, the one.
And well, didn't you get like a language skill from it?
Yeah. And I'm on 10 now.
Yeah, so you could give it a
It's
try.
not too great, but yeah.
It's
But
a chance.
you could try, and then you don't. Then you need a specialist, right?
Okay. Oh no. And I don't even have enough luck to
Oh, okay.
spend here.
So yeah, you look at it, and it's too complicated.
All right. Not a biggie.
So what languages do we know as a group?
I know Italian, French, and German. Yeah, Italian, French, and German.
Oh, so French, you can read some of this.
Yeah, there are some scrolls that are in French.
Ah,
I've only Latin.
Because I was thinking of on the cruise trying to study Arabic.
I have Arabic.
Yeah, just as a, I don't know.
I'll quite happily do the French.
What about, no one speaks Chinese, right? That might be.
Yeah, I mean, if there's Chinese, like either, I don't know which is the more common, whether it's Mandarin or
Yeah.
Cantonese.
And then if we're going to go to Africa, Afrikaans, right? Be useful too.
It's probably, I have to look at the map, because at that point, it's either whatever the tribal language is or whatever colonial power occupied the country. So it could be French / Belgium or English.
Okay.
Depending on where, because Nairobi is kind of Central Africa, right?
Let's have a look.
Oh, so it says East Africa common language is Swahili.
Okay.
But it has some mix of Arabic vocabulary in there.
Huh.
Kenya sort of is sort of on the east side of Africa.
Yeah.
So they have a lot of tribal languages.
Well, I'm probably not going to encounter anybody on the boat that speaks.
Yeah. And then they say Swahili is like their common language, I guess.
Whereas I might find there might be a chance of finding somebody that speaks one of the two main Chinese languages and one person that speaks Arabic or Latin. You know, I mean, I can learn it from you guys as well, but I'm just thinking that that's what I'm doing on the boat while we're doing other things. But that's when I'm just trying to pick which language would be most beneficial. So, do you think Chinese?
As we're going to Shanghai, it might be handy.
All right. So I would need to do a roll.
Yeah, there's that chart there.
So it's 25%.
There's someone there that can teach you. Yeah.
All right, let me. 14.
So there is.
So there is. So at the end of our trip, I would roll an int roll to figure out how much, whether I learned it or not, and if I'm successful, I roll.
There's some power roll to see if you get distracted by whatever's happening in first class.
Like what happened to me.
Because there's too many interesting things going on, like food and parties and shuffleboard and.
We could probably do shotgun training, right, off the back of the boat, shooting skeet.
Yeah, but is this one or the other, or can I do multiple things?
I forgot. Did they list how much time it takes to do each one?
I was just saying this is minor increases in skill. One limited skill roll might be possible per the conclusion of the line voyage. Yeah, then it says increase skill while on pleasure voyage. Roll power. Hard success to demonstrate enthusiasm and willpower. If I fail, the investigator is too distracted.
Yeah, because it's only 20 days. So how much can you learn in 20 days? So I assume you only do one thing.
Yeah, so I'm thinking it's one thing. It's either I do these skills or I can learn a language or brush up on a language.
Have they got a shotgun thing on deck?
Yeah, it's the skeet shooting thing.
Right.
Unfortunately, I'm too excited by being in first class. Because they have silk sheets and feather pillows. I'm like, whoa!
And probably
I have a bathroom.
And I'm not sure what they do about food, whether it's still the all-you-can-eat craziness or not, or at least
They don't have the logistics to do that. Probably has to be planned meals.
Well, first class is kind of like, hey, it's time to eat. Guess what? It's time.
Yeah, it's all formal dining room time.
Yeah, it's like here's your 7-course lunch and your 12-course dinner, and
living the Hobbit lifestyle.
Yeah, and then there's dance parties and stuff going on.
So is it either read these scrolls or can you actually do one of these skill upgrades at the same time?
No, I think it's probably either spend your time reading it or.
I'll read the scrolls, and I think they're more important.
Yeah, I agree. Especially to get information on what's going on.
So let me. I know some of these actually are spells, so let me.
All right, so since I actually made my 25% roll, would it be possible for me to find a kindly old man who was on his way back home from England, going back to China, who had made his money in the silk trade, and I can have him as a pen pal?
That's very specific.
That's very
prefers the company of a young lad.
He's like almost an extreme luck roll.
Well, it was like I rolled like a 14 on my 25%. So
no, it just means you found somebody. But if you want that specific, you do extreme luck roll, you can have all that. But otherwise,
oh well, that's not great. I was hoping it was. No, I got an 80. I did not know.
Okay, so it's just some deckhand guy that speaks
Deckhand guy.
Chinese. Who's willing to teach you. Probably it's like an exchange. He's willing to teach you some Chinese, or you teach him better English, right? And maybe you sneak him some food from your first class. Here it is, scrolls. Oh, so that matches that one. So it's weird. They gave the companion gives you extra stuff, but they don't tell you which one is really which.
Uh-huh.
So the Send Dreams you guys already know.
Yeah.
So that one's already there. Oh. So the prayers are not spells, but they're more like prayers to various gods.
Is the French one, is it?
Well, I'm talking about like first the Arabic one. So it
right.
says a series of prayers. So that's not a spell. It's just like a prayer to a deity.
Okay. Do prayers really have any power?
Well,
yeah, sure.
as you say that, I mentioned, well, on the obelisk, that was a prayer too. And you know what happened.
Yeah. I mean, like, how do you know what the difference is between a prayer and a spell?
Maybe there's no difference.
Well, I guess prayers aren't really, they don't
But
take a
you're
lot
not
of
asking for
preparation, and
right? Some of the prayers aren't asking for something. They're just
yeah. And they don't have all this preparation and sacrifice and the
Yeah.
special ingredients. And
if it's some sort of mechanical thing, maybe it's giving POW points or magic points to some creature or deity.
Is there some way we can also try to figure out what the artifacts we have do? Like, we have some weird stuff. Like, we have one that glowed, and we had another one that like had an inscription on it, like the power is mine or something. Can we like try to recite those or use them in prayers or try to figure out what they do?
So for each of the scrolls you read, so you read 6 of the Arabic ones.
Yeah.
You actually have to make a sand check for each one.
For each one?
Yeah. But that's I think it's over time, so
well, I want to start by the ones that are redacted.
So yeah, so roll for each one, and
I don't want to like drive myself insane.
just read one first, and then you'll find the amount, and then you'll know what it is.
All right, sand roll 14, so I made it.
Okay, you lose 1 point.
Okay. Another one?
Yeah, roll for B.
Okay. 76, missed it.
Roll die 6.
Okay, 3 points.
Hey, not bad.
Okay.
Roll C.
25, made it.
1 point.
1 point. All right. Do I want to stop or? I mean, how worthwhile? What am I getting out of this first before I continue?
Well, you really get to read what it says in the contents area. Real. So you don't know what's in the contents area until. So you get the physical description, right? Which is the first section, but you read it, and then you get to see what's in the content section.
Okay. All right, next one. 28 made it. That
With
1 point. Okay. How many more do I have to go? Next one. 87 failed it.
Die 6.
Oh, 1. That's good. 1. All right. How many more rolls?
That's it.
Oh, that's it.
So
Okay.
this last one, F, is a spell, right? You can call upon this Formless Howler of the Waste.
All right. What's the spell called?
That's it. It's called Formless Howler of the Wastes. And he who is Lord over all beasts.
What does it kind of do generally? You just like, what do you need to cast it?
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Because maybe I want to cast it on the guy that casted the one that sent the smoke monster after us.
And then that one's a spell, and then that one's
Smog monster.
yeah. I think C is also another spell too. So because it ritual magic to control a ward against a particular djinn.
Ward against a djinn. Okay. Does the description of the djinn seem like what came after us?
No. Let's see. Oh, I see. Yeah, you just don't know until you throw it and see what shows up, I guess.
Okay, great.
Unless you do more research. Now you have the names of some of these things. You probably need to do more research or do a Cthulhu Mythos. And
yeah, I won't pass. Did I get any Cthulhu Mythos from these things?
no.
Right.
I'll fill out the redacted thing later. So.
All right.
And then the Latin. Who was doing the Latin?
I do.
Yeah. You're doing all 4?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Let's go super crazy.
Sand check 4 times.
Okay. Oh, what's my sand? Oh, okay. Do you want to do them separately? So I failed 1.
Okay, do a die 6.
Okay, 1. Second fail.
Same, it's die 6 when you fail.
2.
Hey, not bad.
Oh, that one I made. Okay. And the last one. Fail. D6 again, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, 5. But I'm already insane, so.
Well, your temporary one goes away after a while, so roll your 5. Roll your idea roll then.
Okay. Ooh, 7. Yeah, I get it.
Okay, roll die 10.
8.
Alter ego, you're Mr. Nice again.
Oh shit. For a
So this
short
is,
period of time, you like me.
Yeah. Boy,
So-
Spencer sure is great when he's relaxed.
Yeah. So I'm down to 12 sand.
wow.
Just saying.
Holy crap! Are we gonna get any back for like the dealing with London? Did we get any?
Oh, I forgot to give you back some for London. Why don't you take some back for that?
Yeah, but I fell asleep after half of the time, so I
Well-
don't deserve that.
Well, these guys solved some stuff for you, so they already got stuff back from London before, but they destroyed that the monolith
Mm.
Yeah.
and they killed Tweeflick. So those actually reduce a burden on your mental stability because the threat's gone.
Okay.
So that's a die. It was a die 3 and a die 4.
Okay. So 2 and 4.
Yeah. So you get
Nice.
back 6 from that.
So I'm on 18.
Yeah, that's still not good. That means you lose
Yeah.
4 points. That's a temporary insanity on man.
Yeah, yeah.
It's almost time to go visit. Oh, but you left London that has all those places for crazy people.
Yeah, I actually don't
Electroshock
want to
therapy.
end up there, so that's fine.
It's almost like maybe you need to roll a backup character. Oh, so this is a Latin one.
I don't know whether I should read these French ones because my sanity's only 27 at the moment. Might send me over the edge.
Yeah, maybe you don't want to. I mean, there comes a point when you probably don't want to mess with the stuff. It's not going to give you enough benefit.
That's how my character is feeling that right now. He just doesn't want to get anything else that's just going to freak him out.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
Oh, so D is like a spell, but you're actually invoking something.
Sub mine.
Yeah, if you look at D, Latin scroll D. Calls upon the messenger of the old ones.
Does someone have the link again? You didn't post it in the event.
Oh, it's...
Damn it.
Wait, let me cut and paste.
Yeah.
Getting lazy. I'm almost tempted to just do a dupe. Right, just make the event repeat.
Thanks.
So if you go to that and then you go to Gavigan Scrolls and then you open that up.
Whoa. Oh, what's going on here? Jesus. You put it under handouts, right?
No, Arcane Book's an item.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, because you guys hit the treasure trove.
Gavigan's.
And
I
then
hope there's
on
not a lot more books because
Where's
we don't have
that?
the time to digest them all.
page 210.
But what is it? Gavigan Scrolls, yeah?
Yeah, Gavigan
Oh,
Scroll.
okay.
And then they're page numbered. It's page 210.
Ah, okay. Well,
And then-
oh, jeez.
D
Yeah.
is D. You figure is like a spell.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that doesn't sound creepy at all. The messenger of the old ones, I can call upon him.
To do what? That's the
Oh,
question.
a cloud-like amorphous being and harbinger of great destruction.
Hmm.
Huh.
And
Hmm.
then what did he use it on?
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's probably what they did with us, right? So,
Well, this seems like it's more destructive
okay.
because it lay waste to the armies
Okay.
of the bastard Charles and his wicked court.
Okay.
So this sounds like a massive destruction spell, right?
Okay.
That would have been good on the obelisk.
And what about C?
It's incomplete.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to call him anyway. No. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So I start talking about that Black Pharaoh.
Sounds
Yeah.
like a.
There seems to
It could
be a consistent theme amongst these. If you like, this one has a Black Pharaoh, and you can do a Cthulhu mythos, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
That might be a very good spell, though, Spencer. 'Cause so far, so the spells we have seem like they affect like one person or so. That seems like you could really liven up the party by dropping a servitor of the outer gods right in the middle of it.
Party.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Where's my dot? By the way, oh no, I didn't make it.
Okay.
Can I learn that messenger of the old ones?
Oh, you're gonna try to learn it? Okay.
I'm crazy enough to do that, probably. Yeah.
Okay, I think I have the rules up on top. So
Hard int roll.
yes, do a hard int roll.
Oh, actually, yeah, that's an extreme.
Okay, so you made it. Oh, you learned it, but you probably don't want to cast it.
Yeah.
Buttons,
And when I cast, I have to do the power roll.
yeah, you have to do the hard power roll.
Yeah.
But remember, if you fail the hard power roll, it still succeeds.
Yeah.
Right?
What? No.
If you push
fail, if you push, yeah.
Yeah. So you could fail and then you can try to relearn it or
Exactly.
throw it again, and then that's a push.
Yeah.
But then when you push, it works, but something bad happens. That's a crazy spell.
Yeah, I think I'm not going to read the French scrolls. I think my character is more concerned about surviving after seeing what he's seen. So I think he's going to learn how to use a shotgun more.
Okay, so you're going to do the skeet shooting?
Yeah. So I've only got the base on firearms, so.
You can practice lockpicking too. Try to bring that skill up.
Well, that one a little bit harder, right? Because they don't have lockpicking school on the ship.
No, but there are a lot of locks on the ship. Get access to all the engine rooms,
So what do I need to roll?
Okay, see, let me look at this thing. Okay, skeet shooting. So first you have to roll your power roll.
Well, that actually went up on the last game. Do I need to pass it?
Hard success.
I got 36 out of 51, so that is... that's just a regular one, isn't it?
So it's just a question, do you want to spend some luck to get into a hard success?
Let's just check on the chart because I'm crap at maths. 51,
Yeah, 51. Hard is 25.
25, yeah. So I've got 36. So, well, look, 60. So,
It may be worth it. It's like 9.
yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Okay, then it says it's die 4 -1 in your shotgun skill.
What should we roll a 1 there?
Yeah, if you roll 1, well, you know.
I rolled a 2.
So you gain 1 point in shotgun for the 9 luck points.
26 shotgun. Okay, 1's better than nothing, I suppose.
Yeah, it says daily skeet shooting. So actually, you have to shoot all day. Well, shoot every day. Oh, and then the language. So let's see. So, Timmy, did you roll your? I guess you have to roll hard POW.
Yeah, I didn't make it.
Oh, so you gave up.
Yeah, I was like, wow, this is too hard. Chinese is hard.
Which makes sense. Try and learn Chinese in 20 days.
I'm going to go found a company.
Morgan, what do you know about that?
Rosetta stuff.
Or learning German in 20 days. That sounds hard too.
A bit, yeah.
But they only give you die 4 -1, so it's only 1 to 3%. So let's see. Anything else?
Although I would have to say it's probably slightly easier for someone who speaks English as a native language to pick up German, since there are some similar words and a lot of carryover.
Yeah,
That's true.
Not a whole lot, but I mean, you know, it's kind of like French, Italian, and Spanish. A lot of the words are identical; they just pronounce them differently. You know, put a little emphasis on a different syllable. Or definition changes. Like bambino. In Italian, it means baby. In Spanish, it means someone who has the mental capacity of a child. So.
Okay, so I think, is there anything else? So are you getting out in Egypt then?
Are we?
I thought we were going to China. Or,
Yeah.
All the way?
Okay.
We're going all the way.
Shanghai. So you're all healed up, right?
Oh yeah, what do we get back?
Yeah.
We roll our tests for our characters too? At this point, or no?
Yeah, roll your tests.
Do we get any additional sand back from that long voyage?
No, nobody went and saw a psychiatrist.
What test do we roll?
Oh, any skill increases.
Oh, but only if we try to learn something, right?
Well, this is if you had succeeded anything from. Probably you guys a bunch had listen roll successes.
Yeah.
And spot
Oh,
hidden.
just like level up, yeah? Okay,
Yeah.
for everyone.
Awesome.
On the boat.
So do we get luck back and sanity something?
No sand. Luck will do at the end of the session. So.
Okay.
What happens when a skill goes up into the 90s? Does anything happen?
Yeah, you get
Ooh.
die 6.
You get a what?
When it breaks 90, you get 2 die 6 sand.
Do you get 2 dice 6 sand?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Nice. I needed that sand.
What went to 90?
My spot hidden.
Oh my god.
Wow.
You know, that's like a curse.
Yeah, it can be.
It's like,
Plus,
oh, everything.
I know. Well, and plus, I have that bonus die, which like means that I'm not going to miss a whole lot.
Okay, where's Shanghai? There's Shanghai. Okay, you get on Shanghai. Where do you want to go?
Well, I mean, we have the club, right? The
Well, let's review. There's a point of contact we have too, right?
We've got the
There's a
Tiger
guy.
Bar.
Let me see here.
yeah, it's the Stumbling Tiger Bar,
Hmm.
and then we have the import-export guy.
But there's someone we need to contact there. And we don't know if the person was friendly to us because they were friendly to the expedition. Because here's what the letter says. It says, "Dear Mr. Carlisle." So it's sending it to Carlisle in the the capacity of the expedition. I am informed that you seek certain knowledge of our land and can perhaps aid in this. I am in my possession are singular curios, which I believe of interest. These I willingly send for your consideration. So he sent them some of the stuff. If a price can be agreed upon, naturally they are ancient and must command a goodly sum. So this guy wants money. I will arrange matters to your satisfaction when your agent calls at my shop
Yeah,
in the
that's the
Street
guy.
of Jackals. Yeah, in the Old Quarter.
Yeah,
so this
we're-
guy is another antique or curio dude. So that means he could more, be a cult front.
And it might be worth sort of making inquiries at the harbour about that ship.
That ship, yeah, that's right. We have the ship. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm confused. Did we go to Cairo or did we go to Shanghai?
You went to Shanghai.
Yeah, but this guy is in Cairo.
Oh, I'm sorry, I read the wrong one. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was like, wait a second.
Okay. So
It's not ship.
Yeah, the ship. The
Starts with DAR. That's the
Yeah.
only bit. But at least we've seen a photograph of it, so we know what to look for as well.
where's that? I have it in my notes, but I can't find it in a handout. In my notes, I wrote nails. Oh, that's okay. No, that's in Nairobi too, where the guy is. So what do we have for Shanghai? We've got Ho Fung Imports in Shanghai.
We've got the Tiger Bar.
Tiger Bar, yeah.
We've got the warehouse.
What's the Tiger Bar have on it? Didn't the Tiger Bar have something written on the inside of that matchbook?
No, I think it's just the matchbook. But
Shanghai Fun of Friends.
So shoot. So should we start by trying to find that boat?
I'm thinking more so maybe find the bar, because at least it's somewhere to go and relax for a while as well, maybe, and have a drink.
We could actually go for a bar or something in the harbor area and ask for the ship while we're relaxing.
How are we going to find the ship? We're going to need record. We're going to need to access records, right? We're going to need like a harbor master records.
Yeah, either that or maybe someone knows the name. I mean, we don't know the full name, but maybe someone remembers it. Remembers seeing it.
There has to be a record of it. So we know that we can see in the picture. It looks like it says Dark something. So I guess we could start looking up ship names. Let's start with Dark and see what we get.
I'm going to take my binoculars with me as well, which I acquired on the last session. Just so when we're at the harbour, at least I can scan along the harbour at ships and stuff and see if anything looks like the one in the picture.
Yeah, so that may be hard. There's a lot of boats in Shanghai, so
yeah.
So what do you want to look up first? What do you want to do?
Where would you go? Harbour Master, you say?
Yeah. But we need someone who can translate for us.
Hmm.
Do we have any contacts here? I mean, how it's pretty Western friendly, right? And something like a
Yeah.
harbor master is pretty international. So maybe, maybe we'll get some success with English. So yeah, let's just go try the harbor master in English and see how far we can get.
Mm.
Yeah, there's definitely a harbor master there, and if he doesn't, probably the harbor master is British, right?
Okay.
And
Great.
he may or
That's a
may
good
not
thing.
speak Chinese, but he definitely is British.
All right.
So,
All right. Well, we'll bring in the photo and see what we can.
So what are you going to ask him?
I'll say that we, represent a educational, a shipment to an educational institution, and we're trying to locate a charter vessel that does imports, and we're trying to track it down by the name.
He looks at you like seriously, but he looks at he goes, this sounds very flimsy to him, but he's not going to call bullshit on you yet.
All right. So yeah, we want to. Can we search by name, registered vessels?
Well, seems really important to you, huh?
Yeah, I can pay a fee,
Oh,
a consulting fee.
yeah, like my time's worth money, so yeah.
Oh, no, of course.
Let me
Don't look at me.
I can pay him some pounds, a few pounds.
Okay, some pounds. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I have a list. So he goes, let me look this up. Yeah, it's where'd it go? I had a list. This is crazy. I know. So he gives you a list of ship names that start with DAR.
Okay. Where's the picture?
Where the heck did this go? This is bad when I know I have a list and I can't.
Oh, whoops.
Because they. Okay, found it. There's 22.
22. Oh, geez.
And I'll drop it in the chat here. And it's the name of the ship plus the registry.
Okay. How are they? What is it usually like? What's the format? Is it Word and then?
that'll be in general.
It should be in the group chat.
Oh my gosh.
Dirty Wind.
Darby and Joan. Darby's Fortune.
Oh, Dark Horse. Dark Mistress.
Dard. Mystery. Dare to Win. That's got to be it. The Daring Dude.
I'm guessing the Dark Mistress
Dark
means it's got London on there, and that's where.
Oh, and Britain and London. Oh, yeah.
So these are the names of the ship and their registration.
And look, I'm looking at the picture. Could that be Dark Mistress on there? Dark. It is a longer word. If good.
I'm thinking more so that's where the crates were, which they were going to be shipped to Shanghai, weren't they? So it makes sense that that ship has something to do with London, maybe, where it was going to be transported.
Yeah. Okay, then yeah, I'll ask the harbor master. Is there a way to tell if this ship is in harbor currently?
Hmm. So which one you're interested in? There's so many ships.
Yeah, well, we'll start with.
I'll say the Dark Mistress.
All right, this might be a long shot, but I'm thinking it might be Darby and Joan, because if you look at the picture, there's three groupings of letters, and one of those groupings looks like 3 letters.
Okay, let's see.
That's all I'm saying. But, yeah.
But the first one doesn't look like there are 2 letters in there after the R.
You're right.
It looks like. I mean, I thought it was dark. I thought I was reading dark just by looking at it.
It looks like same here. I think it's dark.
And then it's one word, I think, dark, and then yeah,
it's dark, and then looks like 3 letters, and then possibly 4 or 5.
So that's 2. So let's find out, and the Dark Horse is Britain. So let's ask about those 2, Dark Horse and Dark Mistress, and see.
The horse looks a bit too short though for the second one on the ship.
What if it's like a registry number or something after it?
Yeah. So, what do you want to know about the 2 ships?
Can we find out who owns them, where they are, like what their ports of call are lately, where they've gone, those things.
So the Dark Horse has been in Shanghai, but it's been there like a month ago, and it hasn't come back.
And where are they headed to?
So it seems like it's gone to like Singapore or something like that.
Okay.
And then the Dark Mistress seems to come every week or so to reload on supplies.
Oh. Okay.
Do they have the list of the owners or just the ships?
He knows the owner is a person named Alfred Penhurst.
But
Write it down. That's a very British name, right? I mean, yeah. Alfred Penhurst.
But it seems like it's just staying locally. It hasn't put in any like itinerary to go somewhere, and it comes sort of weekly to pick up supplies, so it figures it's a local pleasure yacht.
And can we find out what slip it goes to? It occupies?
When it comes and picks up, it'll give you the slip.
Okay. I guess we gotta daily keep an eye on it, on that slip.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Okay. That was a good find.
Okay, I was thinking because there's Penhue and Penhurst, and it's like very similar, very close.
Yeah. What's Penhue's first name?
The Penhue Foundation.
Yeah.
Aubrey. I think that's a connection. Alfred Penhurst and Aubrey Penhue, I think, are the same person.
Could that be the same guy? That means it's a member of the.
Well, the first name's different, but same initial, Alfred.
Sure, it's
Alfred.
kind of odd.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's that
Yeah.
it sounds similar, but it's not the exact same name.
Yeah.
You know. But it's
Huh.
like-
Bad guys with lack of imagination, right?
Huh. That's interesting. Okay.
Like, my name's not Gary, it's Larry.
Yeah. I'm not Gary Johnson. I'm Larry Ronson.
So we're gonna try to find the boat and
So definitely. So what do you think it's doing? If it comes weekly, It's making weekly runs. What is it doing?
It's
going somewhere. It's going somewhere close. I mean, how far can a boat sail in a week? How close could it be? I guess. Like, what's the radius this thing's going? If say it makes a full week, you know, it's got half week out, half week back, right? And then you figure probably has to spend a day unloading at each place. So really, it's like 2 days out, 2 days back. So how far could you really sail in 2 days? It's got to be pretty close.
May have to wire for more money and rent a boat and and follow it.
Yeah, true.
Thinking that maybe try and tail it. If it's all
yeah.
Or shall we just find it first? Because didn't you say they do pleasure cruises or something?
No, you're saying that you think it's just a luxury yacht.
Right. I'm just wondering if they actually take people on it, trips somewhere. You never know. We might be able to get on it anyway. You know, once we find it, just sort of see what kind of ship it is.
I mean, none of us are seamen, so it seems like it would be a fool's errand to try to like get a boat and follow it because we'd likely get ourselves in trouble. It depends how big it is. Can we stow aboard it? I don't know. I mean, I don't think 5 of us stowing aboard a ship is going to be that possible.
I'll say we find it first, just to see what type of ship it is. Because if it is a ship which takes passengers, you know, then we should be able to get on it that way, hopefully.
Yeah.
Are there any warehouses on this harbour?
Oh yeah, definitely. There are always warehouses near the docks, right?
Is there a way of finding out whether that warehouse that we know about is in the vicinity where we are now?
The Ho Fong.
I'm just wondering, are we going to find that ship by that warehouse?
Yeah, so the Ho Fong, let me see if there's a map. So it makes sense there is, but let me see. I found a map. Yeah, I don't think you see the Ho Fong warehouse near the docks.
But that might be a warehouse worth breaking into.
Yeah. So we should ask around, get directions to it.
Yeah.
You find out it's along the Wangpo River. It's just east of the Japanese consulate.
Okay.
I mean, we need to also consider like whatever we do, if it's an action that will alert them to our presence, then we can expect things are going to get nasty. So we want to do all of our covert investigation first. We want to go surveil the warehouse, surveil the boat, surveil the bar.
Yeah, I think before we go to the bar, I'm gonna put a disguise on.
Oh yeah.
Disguise yourself as Chinese, like they used to do in those horrible old movies with the full Manchu.
I don't think that'll work. You have to
that wouldn't work.
yourself as some other European.
Yeah, other European is enough.
Yeah.
We don't have to be recognized immediately again. So
the Jerry Lewis version of The Chinese.
Yeah. I try to disguise myself, by the way.
Oh, roll your disguise.
25.
I have no chance.
I'll do mine. Oh, 95.
I think I look perfect.
Yeah, you guys just put on some disguise, but
My wig is all sort of lopsided, and
I'm gonna try to disguise myself as someone like horribly disguised as a Chinese person. I'm expert at that.
oh dear.
so you want to go to the bar? That's what I hear you saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in a really bad disguise.
I'm disguised as myself.
Well, I thought Harvey always disguised everybody, or so that at least look different, right?
Or tried to
put something on you, but
yeah,
he thinks it looks great. Just put on this toupee. Yeah, perfect. They'll never recognize you.
Those sort of joke glasses with the big nose and the moustache underneath.
Okay. I won't update the date, but this is plus 20 days, so
It's February 44th.
So yeah, you ask around. And you find out that the Stumbling Tiger Bar is in sort of a bad area. It's bars, gambling dens, flower girl houses. There's docks and factories nearby. Eventually you find it. There's a sign both in Chinese and English. It says Stumbling Tiger Bar.
Oh, this looks like a really pleasant neighborhood. What do you think?
Well, we're not the ones who can choose, so let's go inside with good spirits.
Yeah, you see it's this dingy one-room bar with a single bathroom in the back. It's run by this the bartender. There doesn't seem to be an owner, so it looks like the bartender owner. You can tell immediately that he's sort of he's half and half. He's obviously part Chinese and part Caucasian. Let's see. He looks like that. Except for the name's off. They should correct the name. But. So you come in and he goes, and then this is really weird. He speaks English and he goes, what can I do you for?
We'll have 4 beers, please.
And he goes, domestic or import?
I'll have whatever you recommend. Actually, when I'm, when I'm abroad, I like to try things differently.
Okay.
How about you guys? What do you want? And I'll turn to the others and ask them to choose the poison.
I'll ask for domestic.
Okay, so yeah, he gives you like a domestic beer.
Yeah, try a local brew.
Yeah, the place is everybody's sort of chain smoking. The place is full of smoke.
Probably an opium room in the back.
Well, no, this place is so seedy that there probably is. They can't afford an opium room. The air is very damp and has this sort of odd tinge to the air.
So this is not an upscale club. This is the
Yeah.
Dregs.
Yeah, Spencer could roll a medicine roll.
Oh boy, do I want to know that? That's hard. Yeah, hard success.
Yeah, you're thinking this would be a great place to get TB.
Nice.
Don't.
Hmm.
Well, we should hurry. I just said.
And don't drink anything that's not bottled.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, this could definitely be a cold front. It's that kind of a seedy place.
Yeah, he gives you your beers. They're in bottles, and you have the glasses, and the glasses they look fairly clean. I mean,
I'll drink from the
Yeah.
beer bottle.
Yeah, we drink from the bottle, I think.
Yeah. It reminds me of like once we were in Korea and we went out to a little eatery and we ordered drinks, and then they brought over the cups for the drinks, and my wife's cup had like a huge lipstick lip imprint
No.
on the rim of it.
Oh,
Yes.
dirty.
Nice.
Was it a plastic cup with it's a dirty
No,
plastic
it was
cup?
glass.
Oh, but they didn't quite clean it.
at all. They didn't clean it at all. They just like rinsed it out with water.
Oh no, even better. I was in China, and we were on a boat, right? Like a river cruise. So they did offer food. You could buy food like shrimp and stuff.
Yeah.
So of course we ordered some, and then later I saw they rinse your dishes in the river water,
Oh god.
What?
Oh my gosh.
and
That's
they
terrible.
cook your food in river water.
Oh jeez, that's unbelievable. Oh yeah. Korea. Another thing we saw is the typical thing with all their dishes is they bring out a plate full of lettuce leaves that you're supposed to wrap the food in, and then they have all the sides that they make. They bring you out like 10 different little bowls of sides. We saw in one place in the back when we walked by, they were taking the ones off the table that you didn't fully finish and scooping them back into the
And
main
reusing
bins and
Oh,
reusing it.
jeez.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Exactly, Kitty. Exactly.
My cat having a freak out. She came running down the hall, across the sofa, and onto my lap.
That was cool.
Comedy time. Even the cat disapproved.
Yeah.
So I don't think we want to hang out in this bar long, do we? Kind of just look at
Yeah,
who's
you see a
in
variety of
charge.
sort of down and out people here and there.
Yeah.
Is there anywhere to sit?
Yeah, they have a table.
I repeat, we don't want to linger here.
Yeah.
I'm just. Yeah, I mean, maybe we could just sort of sit down for a bit and just see what happens and see who comes in
Be my guest. Just don't touch anything.
and.
Like a tapeworm, man.
I'll just wait, order the food.
I'm not eating
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, I'm going to take a seat anyway, and just to see what goes on. And
So people wander in and out. There's some people that are standard bar flies, right? They just sit there and drink. And the bartender seems friendly enough.
Is it mostly? It's not a lot of Westerners in here. Is it mostly
No.
Chinese?
And mostly Chinese, so it was surprising the bartender spoke English to you.
Yeah. Yeah. So we don't want to stick out like a sore thumb too long.
maybe he might. I mean, if he's got some European descent, he might know a little bit about stuff. You never know in the harbour. I go to the bars to get another drink, and whilst I'm up there, I'll just in polite conversation say, "You wouldn't happen to know of a ship called the Dark Mistress, would you at all?"
So he wipes the dirty bar with a dirty bar rag. Oh, Stumbling Tiger Bar. No information is free here.
I guess not. I'll slide across the bar with the payment for the drinks, a little bit of extra cash on top.
He goes, I see. Well, you're interested in the Dark Mistress, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about the Dark Mistress, and he says this a little bit loud.
Oh God.
And then he hands you a beer, but there's like a dolly, which is weird because he didn't give a dolly to you guys when you guys got your beer.
What do you mean by a dolly?
Like a little piece of paper that looks like a coaster.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll kind of say, yes, that's a terrible shame. So I might have some more. Some more questions, later, and I'll sort of give him a nod.
He goes, "Enjoy your beer."
Thank you, sir. And I'll pick up the drinks with the coaster and walk back to the table, and then hand the drinks out, and then kind of turn the beer mat over.
Yeah, has writing on it.
But do it kind of inconspicuous, just make it look like I'm sort of naturally doing it, not like, I'm blatantly going, "Oh, what's this?" And
And so you see, like, there's a address and a time on it. And it's like, right now you're here like about in the afternoon, and then the time is like 8 p.m. or something like that.
So it's got an address and a time. What's the address?
You look and it's just like a couple blocks from where you are.
What do you make of this? Thanks for checking it out. I say this in like push tones, by the way. I'm not like
I don't know. You don't think he could be setting us up, do you?
You might think we're somebody else.
Yeah. True.
I mean, it's worth checking out.
Yeah, you can stroll by it first and see what it is. Just kind of casually walk by it as if we're on our way to somewhere else.
Well, we do need to find a hotel at some point, so.
A couple hotels. We need our backup room too.
Oh yeah. Put it on Madame Doom's expense account.
Yeah.
She comes back, she's going to go absolutely spare about the amount of this stuff. Yeah, I mean, I'm going for a flyby.
Yeah.
All right, let's go check it out.
Do a casual stroll.
Yeah, I sort of put I sort of put the coaster into my pocket inconspicuously and sort of give him a nod on the way out, as if to say goodbye, kind of nod. Sort of tip my hat.
He sort of like ignores you, but
Mm. Well, that was interesting to say the least.
Mhm.
So we'll head towards the address if we know which way it is, because being new here, we're not really
Yeah,
going to know the lay of the land.
and you find it's it looks like an apartment or something, a living quarter area.
So it's sort of not by the harbour or anything.
It's not what?
Yeah, it's not by the harbour or by the...
Well, this place is already by the harbor, so everything's by the harbor.
Right. But we can't see that ship anywhere.
No.
So I'll take the address on the note is one of these apartments.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Are they run-down apartments, or are they middle?
Everything's run down here.
All right.
Okay. Gauging by the address, can we figure out if it's on the ground floor or it's going to be further up in the building?
So it's like one of those where you go down like a short alleyway, and then there's like an inner area with different units, right? Perfect place for like ambush.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Is it an alleyway with an exit, or is it an alleyway that leads to like a cul-de-sac, and that's the apartments?
Yeah, that's like that. So it's an alleyway, and then there's like a small square, and then
no way out.
Yeah, and then all the apartments face in, right, to the small square.
Mm.
And then if you look, there's people hanging up laundry between banisters. Like it's probably a 3-story thing with lots of banisters, and you see people have laundry up drying and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not really liking this.
What's the apartment number that's on the address? Where is it?
Second floor.
Is it the second floor?
Yeah.
But it doesn't say like unit 1.
Oh no, yeah, there's a unit and everything.
Can I see the numbers on the doors from where we're standing, or do I have to go up to take a look?
Well, the funny thing is, you see the numbers are all written in, like, painted on the door frames, and it's all in Chinese.
But can I see a matching symbol? So I mean, I may not know what a 4 is, but I can definitely tell what they look the same, right?
Yeah. So you scan around, you spot one that looks like the right one.
Anything out of the ordinary about it, or just look at a regular door, regular apartment?
Yeah, it looks normal.
No, like, blood covering the top beam of the door, or no weird symbols. No.
Yeah, there's no decapitated head hanging off of a beam.
Tortoise saw here, sort of sprawled across the door.
Doors and windows aren't throbbing like a heartbeat. No, nothing like that. Okay.
Is it on the ground floor? You say
No, second floor.
Second floor. Sorry. Okay.
But you see locals here. There's some local people that are like looking at you strangely. Like you can tell it's the "what the fuck are you doing here" type of look.
I don't feel very comfortable. I don't know about you guys.
I'm thinking we might be in the wrong neighborhood, under the wrong circumstance. I think you might think we're actual, Johns.
John's?
Yeah.
What's a John?
I think he sent us to a prostitute's apartment. Thinking we want to be customers.
Oh.
But it was when he said the name of the ship out loud in the bar as well, as if he wanted other people to know, so they could kind of follow us and ambush us, maybe.
Well, maybe it's a trap. Maybe it's a code.
Is there any good place outside of this to surveil this apartment complex, like to watch it?
Probably
maybe
the
that's
other
what we
side
should
of the
do.
street.
I suppose we could hang around for a short while, but I think we're just going to be attracting attention to ourselves because we're going to stand out like a sore thumb. In our really bad disguises.
Wow. We're all standing around in overly racist stereotype costumes.
Yeah.
So you can come back in a few hours, or
Yeah, definitely want to hang out around here.
Well, I think we should maybe go find a couple hotels,
Yeah.
take a look at the harbor again, see if we spot the ship or not. Eat dinner or something, come back, stake it out a couple hours prior to whatever meeting they're intending for us and see what happens.
okay. So how many hotels do you get? I guess you stand at least 2, right?
We got one and then the backup one, which is
Okay. Yeah, so
that's one that Madame Doom demands. And then
Yeah.
we have the backup one, which is like Motel 6. Yeah.
you don't find the Dark Mistress in the harbor. You come back a few hours, and then you wait, and typically people come in and out, and then eventually near 8, the bartender, you see him head into the alleyway to that apartment
Okay, there you go.
by himself.
That's his house. All right. So we're gonna go in or what?
He's just up by himself.
Yep.
Maybe. Sure, why not?
All right.
And if he asks why we didn't go earlier, we could just say we got lost because we're not around here.
So all of you go?
Yes. I go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Safety in numbers.
So you go upstairs. What do you do? Knock on the door? Or...
Listen first. I want to hear if there's more than one person.
Do a listen roll.
Okay. Success.
You hear he's talking with somebody in there with a female voice. Somebody else that has a female voice.
Female voice. The female talking in English?
No, Chinese.
Chinese. Okay. Did I just hear one voice?
You hear him talking to the bartender, talking to that female.
So it's the bartender and one other person.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's knock.
Oh, so he opens the door and he sees you and he looks around and he waves you in to come in.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, and you see it's a small 1-room apartment. There's a woman there. And she sees you guys and he says something to her in Chinese and then she actually leaves.
She what? Leaves?
She leaves, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he motions to sit in and it has like, this is a really small cramped apartment. There's like kitchen table, dining table, living room table. And he pulls out a couple of chairs for you guys to sit down.
Okay. Is it decked out like a woman would decorate it?
Yeah, there looks like a woman's touch to it too. Like there's probably a photo on on a table somewhere. You see both of them.
So the lady left the actual apartment, and she go to another room.
He told her something, and she actually left the apartment.
All right. And when I sit down, I want to sit down so I can keep an eye out the window.
Okay.
And whatever's going on, I'm going to keep a little every so often. I'm going to glance out and double check and make sure nobody's coming up on us from the outside.
I'm not going to sit down. I just want to stand and face the door so I can see if the door's going to open.
So you guys set up, right? And he goes, so you want information, huh?
Very much so.
It's because very few people want to talk about some things that you brought up. It could be dangerous.
In what respect?
Oh, people's lives could be in danger.
People's lives are in danger. Believe me.
Yes, with added danger comes added cost.
Yeah, mainly mentally.
So what do you want to know about the Dark Mistress?
Where it stops, where it goes, who owns it.
I know some of the information you want, not everything that you ask about.
And what is your price?
He named some amount like 20 pounds, which is a fair amount, right?
All right. Let's pay it. If the information is good.
So I'll tell you what I know then. So you give him the money.
I'm gonna pay him. I'm gonna pay him half of it, and I'll say, and then we'll be the judge of.
So you pay him half. He looks at it. He goes, "I'm not an idiot. I can count. This is half."
The other half we'll pay after the information. We just want to make sure we're just not giving a fair.
Then I will tell you half the information for half the money. He puts the half the money in his pocket.
I give him the other half.
He goes, Dark Mistress is it pulls into Shanghai every once in a while, loads food and water. Its crew is very strange, very deprived. They have strange looking eyes. Their eyes seem to bulge out. Very strange people, very inbred, I think. I think this vessel is operated by very dangerous people, even though it flies a Union Jack flag and owned by an Englishman named Alfred Penhurst. No one has ever seen this Alfred Penhurst, but he must be a very wealthy man to own such a luxurious boat. But he must be a very wicked man to hire such a terrifying looking crew. And this vessel, I hear, comes from the Grey Dragon Island.
Grey Dragon Island? Whereabouts is that situated?
Oh, you want more information? That will cost you even more.
Really? Is it that? Is it on any maps at all? Because we could just get a map. We could just look at we could just sort of look at a map. So
sure, go look at a map. Come back when you want to know where it is.
What's on that island?
It costs more money.
Spencer looks really impatiently at him.
How much more money?
I was waiting for Spencer to start sharpening a knife, sharpening his knives.
How much money does he want?
Another 40 pounds.
Oh, geez.
I've got enough money on us.
30 pounds.
Hmm.
We've already given you a hefty sum.
He goes,
I will tell people how great your bar is.
So, like I said, all this information is dangerous for you and me. I risk my life telling you this.
He has got a point, to be fair. we have seen what these people are capable of. So
Yeah. What do we need to be worried of? What have you witnessed in regards to these people and their danger?
Oh, then you must be fools if you do not know how dangerous these people are.
Well, can't have an idea they're dangerous. I want to know what you know. What makes you know they're dangerous?
where did we find that? Where did we find his business card, man? It was
Jackson Elias.
Jackson Elias.
Yeah.
Do you know a Jackson Elias?
Roll a psychology roll.
Cool. Good psychology. 20.
Nice.
That is a hard pass.
Okay, so you notice when you say the name, he there's some reaction, but you know what it is. You don't know what it is, and he goes, "That's other information where everything has a price."
Crikey. How much money have we got between us at the moment?
I think the information is worth it. I mean,
Yeah, me. Because he knows the dangerous,
Yeah.
So we know the dangerous, obviously. So I'll just pull in whatever money I've got. And we've already gave him £10, and my daily limit is 50, so I've got another 40 left.
Oh, he'll tell you about. So, do you want to know about the Gray Dragon Island? That's his 40. Or do you want to know about Jackson Elias?
Well, I'll give him 40
for the Gray Dragon Island.
And I'll pay for the other one. I mean, we need to know what he knows. So
yeah.
And he goes, Gray Dragon Island. Every few weeks, junk sail from Shanghai to Gray Dragon Island. It's a coastal island, unusual in the area because of a dormant volcano cone. It is called Gray Dragon Island because of gray steam or smoke occasionally rise from its peak. Strange things are said to happen on the island. Fishermen who dare death from storms rather than go there. So they rather go into a storm than land on that island. And one of the few vessels that regularly visit there is Ho Fong's private yacht.
That's the dark. That's his private yacht? Or no, it's
Dark Mistress.
No, Ho Fong is a,
Ho Fong.
Yeah.
Do you know where the Ho Fong warehouse is located?
Oh, that I will give you for free.
Yeah, I saw. I smile at him and sort of, give him a joking smile at that. We get that address. Do you know much about that warehouse yourself?
No, but I know about Ho Fong.
Is that extra?
Tell us about Ho Fong.
Oh, that is pricey information too.
Well, I'm spent out. But about the island, do you know anything else about the island? Being as I've paid to know about the island.
He tells you where it is, though. He can give you the coordinates for it.
Right. And the ships that go there, they just take supplies. They don't take anything else but supplies.
As far as he knows, yeah.
Like food and water.
But it's strange that they bring so many things there.
Did you take anything else other than food and water? I don't know.
Well, they take crates. He doesn't know what's in the crates.
Right, okay. So they could have sort of weapons in there, or strange idols and bloated ladies and that kind of thing.
And he looks at Harvey and goes, I like you, so I'll tell you that twice someone paid fishermen to survey the island. Both boats and their crews were lost, and they disappeared without a trace.
Wow.
Was Jackson Elias one of those people?
Oh, you want to know about Jackson Elias?
Yeah, I paid him.
Only 30 pounds.
Okay.
You had the better deal.
Okay, I'll pay him.
Oh, you pay him?
Yeah.
Jackson Elias, he came here. He gives you a date that's reasonable, right? He came here looking for Jack Brady. He asked some of the same questions you asked.
Yes, he's a colleague of ours.
I see.
We were aware that Jack Brady was a member of the Carlisle expedition who may still be alive.
Jack Brady, he's gone to Rangoon. I think he has a big deal there with Charlie Gray. They're selling arms.
Charlie Gray. Where would we find Charlie Gray?
Rangoon.
And who's Charlie Gray?
He's a money man.
Arms. Okay. If they specifically in Rangoon, we can look to find them, to contact them.
Yeah, you that's more information.
Spencer goes forward and places himself directly in front of him. I say, you may want to consider lowering your prices.
Information is very expensive here, especially in these puzzle talk bars.
Listen, friend, you may earn your money, no problem, but you want to consider lowering your prices with us, at least.
Maybe I'm done today. My throat is dry. Time for us to stop talking.
Well, maybe you should consider doing it for free. And I pull out one of the scalpels. I've already fucked it up now. Now we can fuck it totally up.
Okay, so he's gonna punch you.
What? Why? I want to intimidate him.
Yeah, you pulled out a knife.
A scalpel.
Whoa.
What? You want to fight back or dodge?
I want to fight back and basically knock him out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's not bad. 11, that's actually an extreme success.
I got an extreme also. So
Fuck!
attack.
Honestly.
Yeah, I rolled a 10.
Wow. Wow. Shit.
He punches you for 3 points.
Wow.
Damn it.
Smack!
Damn it. For once I roll such a good roll, and then, yeah.
Can I try and get between them to try to separate them?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, everyone just calm down. Everyone just calm the fuck down.
He's taking our last. What do we pay here? Crowns?
No, it's pounds. Pounds isn't that much. Crowns is more. Crowns is like, I forgot how much that is, but they're gold coins, right?
Yeah, let's just keep it civil, all right? Let's not get all shooty, stabby. Punchy.
I'll just apologise, and yeah, I think we may have overstayed our welcome there.
Yeah, so he rubs his chin a little. He goes, "Yeah, I think we're done here."
Yeah, but thank you for the information you've given us so far. It's been enlightening, shall we say.
Yes, he goes, "Goodbye then."
And this meeting, very confidential. No one must know. And I'll give him a look as if to say, like, I'll be
Sure, unless someone pays enough money. We'll disclose anything.
We know where you live. Yeah. I think it's time to find a hotel then, isn't it?
Yeah,
sounds good.
Okay, so you guys leave. Why don't you guys do a spot hidden when you leave?
Ooh, no, failed. 71.
Normal success.
So when you leave with a normal success, you actually see the woman was sort of hidden outside watching, and then she sort of ducked out of the way a little when you guys walk by, right?
Okay, just make sure she's not following us.
Yeah, she's not following you.
Okay.
You realize she was maybe being a lookout or something?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. I kind of think he's upfront, to be fair, because to be that scared of people finding out and charging so high for information.
Seems like he's just kind of an observant guy in the know that wants to make some money off of the information he has, but he doesn't seem to be a friend of the cultists.
Yeah, I kind of see him as genuine.
Yeah, let's get our hotel room.
So what's our plan going to be?
What regards hotels? We're going to try and have two again if we can afford it.
Yeah, I think that was the plan. Is we're going to have the nice one and then a backup cheap one.
But maybe sort of have them nearish each other though, so they're not too far to. Especially in a country where we're not familiar with the streets and the roads and.
Good idea.
I dare say the only taxis around here are going to be like rickshaws, aren't they?
They have. Oh, it's 20s. Yeah, probably it's more that versus automobile. They may have automobiles too, but
Well, I know Shanghai had streetcars, but I don't know when they came in.
Because that's going to be rather interesting if we're having a sort of rickshaw car chase kind of thing. So yeah, we'll find a couple of hotels sort of close to each other. Ones which look reputable, shall we say.
okay. So actually, I forgot you guys are there on February 4th. Oh, we already February, so it must be. Sorry, March. Oh, you're already February 24 plus. Oh, how come I have this wrong?
Yeah, it should be like around like March 16th or something.
Yeah, March 27th is when you guys actually got on the boat.
The 27th is yeah. All right, so more like the
20th.
20th or
Yeah, 21st. So, yes, 21st. Yep. So, what do you want to do?
Do we want to try to break into the import place at night?
sneak over and kind of see what's
So
there.
Rangoon is actually Burma.
Oh, it's Burma. Not here in Shanghai. Thought they had a headquarters
It's
here.
the capital of Burma, which is now, I guess we call Myanmar.
I thought the import-export place had an office here. Did I remember wrong?
Yeah, the Hofang.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we have the address for it, I thought. That he gave that was the one piece of information he gave to us for free.
Mhm.
Yeah, it says Hofang. I have the notes. Main quarters in Shanghai. He has warehouses and distribution centers all over the world. His yacht is called the Luxuriant Goddess.
He's a powerful dude.
Oh, I lost sound for a moment. I accidentally hit the mute, so I missed.
Well, we were just trying to figure out what we were going to be doing, and
Okay.
we were thinking of going to the Hofang Imports building.
You can
I
do a
need to-
drive-by.
Yeah, I need to take like a 5-minute step away for a minute.
Get a rickshaw, do a drive-by, just check it out.
Oh, this is funny. It says the Hofong warehouse is not far from the Stumbling Tiger Bar.
Oh,
Okay. Well,
yeah, I suppose we could head back that way. I suppose it's late in the evening now, isn't it?
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll take my binoculars with me and a flashlight in case we're out after dark.
So yeah, you drive by and it's a large building.
You say it's warehouse like?
Yeah, it's a large brick building.
Any obvious signs of guards or anything, or security, or
Mm,
exterior lights?
so the windows are 7 feet off the ground.
Do they have bars on them or anything?
Let's see, doors are padlocked.
Okay.
And the hours are like warehouse hours, so by now they're closed.
Yeah.
You see there are some lights inside, but not full lights, like maybe dimmer lights. Like they don't have all the lights fully on.
Do I see any guards from our position?
Mm, from the inside, you can't tell because the windows are above head height.
What about outside? Is there like any kind of watchman or anything? Or
Can you see any shadows moving from even
Yeah.
though there's a light there?
Yeah, do a. Well, the lights are probably up and then they come down, so probably you won't see any movement on the inside from the windows. I mean, it's just not possible, right?
So the lights are above, basically. So
Yeah, the lights are up on the ceiling, but they haven't turned them all on. They just turned on a few of them, right?
Right. What's the?
But you figure there must be watchmen because there's two options. One, there's no watchmen and they just have the lights to scare people away, or two, the lights are for the watchmen.
What's the surroundings like outside? Is there a lot of people about? Or...
Do a spot hidden.
6.
Okay. You realize that part of the warehouse is built on a wooden pier. So part of the warehouse is over water and part of it is on land.
Maybe we could get a little rowing boat and
I think we need a patron here in Shanghai that has a boat, considering we're dealing with an island and water and warehouse. Maybe it's worthwhile to spend to get some contact. Because otherwise, how else are we going to get to an island?
How many contacts have people used up at the moment? I've used one.
I have 2 left. I have 1.
Yeah, I've got 2.
I have still 3.
Cool.
Oh, Jesus.
That is loud.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it might be a good idea. Like I say, if we have got to get to an island. Where the warehouse, you say the warehouse juts out over the water.
Yeah.
I take it that so ships can dock alongside it to
Yeah.
unload into it.
Yeah.
I'll get my binoculars out and have a look across to the pier where the ships would dock and see if there's anyone around. Or
Yeah, you don't. It's evening. It's dark there. They don't have any lights there, but you don't see any ships or anybody around.
How best to get access?
I'm just wondering if we could find a little rowboat or something kind of tied up nearby. Just take a bit of a row out there and climb up onto the pier and see if there's a way in that way, because it's the least expected way anyone would think you would break in. I think they would think you would go via the landlocked bit. Or there may be even a way in from underneath. You know, whether they've got something underneath, like a trapdoor or something.
Yeah, if you take a rowboat, you might look around, but you can't tell from where you are.
Are there any small little rowboats moored up nearby?
Oh, you want to like steal one?
Oh,
do a luck roll.
Oh no, 93.
Yeah, this area is so bad. Even people steal rowboats. So I guess move them out.
Rowboat. Is it worth having a walk up to the main door, perhaps, and just having a sort of? Can you actually walk directly up to the front of this place? It's not like fenced off or anything.
Yeah, it's not fenced off.
Right. I'm going to walk up to the main front door and then like pretend I'm doing my shoelace up or something, just to see if I can kind of hear anything inside. Or
so when you go to the front door, there's it's a 2-story front of the building, and then the back is like this big warehouse that's sort of like 2 stories tall. So it's a 2-story building. So you go up to the front. Are you gonna listen to you're trying to listen in?
Yeah, I'm just going to get as close as I can to the door and pretend I'm sort of like doing my shoelace up and kneel down and try and get where the 2 doors meet and you've got a slight little kind of gap. I want to go there because it's probably more chance of sound sort of coming out.
Yeah, so either roll spot in or listen, whichever one you want.
Right. Ooh, there's not much in it. I'll do it on sort of listen. Oh, 12.
Yeah.
So that is a hard pass.
Yeah, you hear there's some people there, like maybe there are some guards.
And then I'll just sort of finish doing my shoelace thing and then sort of walk back towards the others. Yeah, I can hear voices in there. So there's definitely people in there.
So it's a 2-story building?
Yeah.
Okay. Any outside like way to get in, like a fire escape or anything, or?
No, there isn't.
What about the buildings around it?
This is a standalone building.
Are there any like kind of children nearby that look?
Like at 9 in the evening? No.
I was just like I don't know, even like teenagers or something that I was just thinking maybe we could pay some of them to throw a brick through the window so they chase them off, kind of thing.
Yeah, you don't see. Well, do a luck roll. I'll let you do a luck roll.
Oh, 2.
Okay, so yeah, you see some. You're looking for a teenager or something?
Oh, well, I've just thought the flaw in this. How am I going to communicate with them? Well, I can at least try. They might speak English. Yeah, just someone that looks, I don't know, maybe 17.
Yeah, there's like some kid there, like watching you guys, right?
Yeah. I'll sort of walk over to him and say, "You speak English?"
Yeah, he doesn't seem to speak English.
Okay. And you didn't learn anything on the ship, did you? I don't know.
Nope, right out of my head.
Yeah, I'm going to try and see if I can kind of explain to him using kind of actions and stuff to see if
like pick up a brick and fake throw it at the
and like point at the window and stuff, and
he looks at you and then he has this look on his face and then he runs away.
Oh, okay. Oh, dear.
And the look, you can do a psychology roll.
Oh god, he's gonna call the police or something. Yeah, regular pass.
It looked like a look of fear.
Okay.
He ran away.
All right. We may want to get out of here at the moment. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Yeah,
I did worse.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth hanging around because he might tell somebody what I've asked him to do, and they might come back. So I'm going to make myself scarce at least. So because it was me that asked him. We can always come back anyway. At least we know where it is, and we know there's guards in there, I suppose.
Yeah, nobody's seen us, so we're cool there.
And we can think about sort of getting, if we're going to find someone, a contact or something to get a ship or a boat of some description. Yeah, so I think I'm personally going to head back to the hotel because, after rousing suspicions.
I can't think of anything more unless we want to find out where Hofong has his boat moored at, or if it's even in the harbor. That's the only thing I can think of. But other than that, I mean, everything else we need to do will have to be done tomorrow because you can't rent a boat now. Can't find a captain now. That kind of thing.
So do you want do anything short? There's like half an hour left today, so if there's something short you can do, otherwise.
Yeah, I'm not really. I'm kind of just. I can't. Of course, like a half hour from now. Oh, I should have done this.
Try to learn about Ho Fang. I mean, can we maybe?
In the evening, no, but you guys can sleep tonight. Nothing happens, and then in the morning, you can say it's the morning if you're not going to do anything in the evening.
I mean, is there any research we can do on anything as well, in like a library? And
well, you mentioned Ho Fang's yacht. You can get the name of his yacht.
Yeah. I mean, we have to go in the morning to the harbor master or whatever to find out if it's in port or not, because we have the name
and where its port is. Maybe he has a house on the water or something where he keeps it.
So you get the name of his yacht. It's called the Luxuriant Goddess.
Yeah. I had that from one of our investigations in London. So, yeah.
It's called what, sorry?
But we need to check and see if it's in port and and if it is, where it is.
So it's called Luxuriant Goddess.
And did we ever locate the Dark Mistress? I mean, we know that it comes here and goes, but was it in port?
No, it's not in port.
All right.
So Luxuriant Goddess, actually, the harbor master thinks he goes, oh, he's seen it before. It's a motorized junk. And now you realize last night you saw something more near the warehouse.
Like that.
All right.
So we need to go back to the warehouse on a night when he's not there.
Yeah, so he didn't park it at the warehouse dock, but it's just like a ways from it, right?
Okay.
So you know something that was like that. So if you go back to that area and you look around, you'll probably find the boat. It's like just like 100 yards away.
Okay.
So if you look, you see the boat is anchored out in the water, and you see there are people working the boat, like, so it's not like just sitting there. There's some people there.
I'll get the binoculars out and have a scan.
Yeah, do a spot hidden.
Ooh, 16.
You're looking at them, these people look a little bit odd. They don't really look Chinese. They have this strange look to them, like they have these bulgy eyes.
Crikey, guys, you really should see these people's faces. And I had the sort of binoculars to someone else. And
take a look. Oh, wow, they got a kind of slack jawed and bulgy looking.
Yeah, I have a picture of some people that I think look the right way. Let me see if I can find them. It is amusing.
But are these actual people, or are these just an artist's drawing?
No, they're real people, and this is what I think they should look like. If I can find the picture. Problem is, I squirrel these away somewhere, and then of course when I want it, I can't find it. Of course, I can't find it now. Oh, I can't find it. Of course, I'll find it right afterwards. But yeah, they look a little strange.
Can we tell what they're handling?
Just
on
the
the
boat. Like they're taking care of the boat.
Right. Put on. It's only 10%. I know, but can I see them talking at all? And if so, could I try to read their lips?
Oh, yeah, roll.
Oh, 20. 10 off. Ooh, I ain't going to burn 10 for that then. Yeah.
You could roll your Cthulhu Mythos now that you see them.
Oh, that's okay. Nah, 42. Strange looking people. What do you make of this?
They look Portuguese to me. Maybe they're fishermen.
Is there a you know an aroma of fish blowing from their direction?
Well, you are on the dock, so everything is a little bit fishy.
But yeah, you just say, you know, that they just seem to be prepping the boat. That
Yeah.
they don't seem to be loading anything.
Yeah.
Do they look armed?
Yeah, they look calm. It looks like
I mean armed. Do they look like the tool?
armed? No, they don't look armed.
Right.
They look like they are physically fit in the sense they might be trouble in a fight, or do they just look kind of average?
They look average.
Okay. How many of them are there?
You look around and you see like maybe 3 or 4 above decks.
Okay. If we spend time watching, do we ever see it change out, or we see someone new pop up from below decks? Or
Yeah. So how long are you going to watch?
I don't know. I'll take like 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah, maybe 40 minutes. You see another person you didn't see before, but it's hard to tell. They all look a little strange. So.
Well, I mean, if they wear different clothing or whatever. So I'm guesstimating probably about 5 to 6 people might be on the boat. Does the boat look like it could crew more people or hold more people?
Yeah, it looks like it can crew more people.
Right. So this might not be the actual crew. Might be his guys doing whatever needs to be done. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Like, what do you want to do with the boat? I don't think we can really get access to it.
No, I thought about going over to and maybe striking a conversation, but I don't think they would be
No,
I don't know.
that'd be suspicious.
Yeah, and I can't see them being willing to talk, knowing what we know about them regards the island and stuff. So if we believe that they're to do with the cult as well, I can't see them being very talkative. um, I don't know. Does one of them look in charge on there? Does one look like overall in charge who's barking orders, or?
Not really, but probably somebody looks like he might be in charge, but not really ordering people around.
Do you just want to watch and see if they go back to the shore? And if they go back to the shore, try mugging one of them or kidnapping one of them?
And then we could let Spencer on them. Thing is, we're in a foreign land. Where are we going to take them? That's the thing, though.
That's the
yeah. I mean, we don't know when this boat's going to leave, or
yeah.
Well, we know where it's going to be headed, though. That's so. That's something. We know it's going to head to that island.
Yeah, how are we gonna
I found a picture. Oh my god.
Oh, I've seen that one before.
Oh, those guys.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Aren't they perfect? They're perfect.
I think they're irritating. I don't think deep ones.
I'm
Swim, I don't know.
I've just got the Julian Banjos kind of tune going around in my head.
They do look strange.
Mm.
So rubbery lip too.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I can think of is, well, we pretty much know where this boat's going to be headed anyway. So maybe we could just try and recruit, get our own ship sorted out.
Sure.
And maybe make plans of getting tooled up and maybe investigating this island ourselves, even though we know ships tend to disappear when they get close to it. But
yeah, I mean, they're doing something nefarious out there. Is it another, cult ritual site, or is it like a secret James Bond base island, volcanic island?
But maybe we could just do our final kind of bits on the mainland and then maybe head out to this island and see what's there. Maybe make some investigations to any of the people in the harbours, some of the captains, see what they know about the island as well. And
yeah, that would be a good idea.
Maybe
charter a fishing ship to try to go close to it.
But whether they would
say the fishing people are really scared of the place. So
yeah, I was just going to say they tend to shun it, don't they? So Honestly, if we could use a contact to get our own ship and then do it that way, perhaps.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably the most successful, safest way.
Because I don't think any amount of money we could pay anyone would get anyone sailing there, to be fair.
Yeah.
I mean, and to have that barman constantly want a shitload of money for information because, of how sensitive things are regards this place and the people. Yeah, maybe we'll on the walk back down the harbour, we'll just start asking a few questions to a few of the captains.
Oh, look for somebody that looks like a European captain.
Yeah, a ship that's probably got like a Union Jack on it or something, or someone would be able to communicate with a lot better.
So you approach some guy, and what are you going to ask him?
Does he look like the captain? Is it the captain or?
Oh, you can sort of guess who might be a captain or first mate. Wear probably better clothing and.
Hello there, good sir. How are you this fine day?
Oh, fine. Good day.
Yeah. Do you sell these waters often?
Yeah, that's my boat over there. He points to some boat.
Yeah, right. What do you do? Is it are you transport ship or?
Yeah, we bring goods from India.
Oh wow! Like what spices and
Spices and teas.
Rubber dog shit out of Hong Kong.
Yeah, so you know these waters quite well then.
Yeah, or at least from Indian ports to this port here.
So I'll make a bit of small talk for a while just to kind of appease him and open him up a bit, and then I'll drop the bombshell on him of. Are you aware of a Dragon Island at all on your travels?
No, I haven't heard of anything called Dragon Island.
Oh.
Great, then we'd like to hire you to go fishing at this spot.
I've heard it's a bit of a local kind of sort of legend around here. Apparently, it's an old volcano and it smokes every now and again, hence why they call it Dragon Island.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I just thought you might have known about it, that's all.
No.
I found out about it a few days ago, and I'm just here on vacation, sort of business stroke vacation, and I just want to take in some of the sights, and I heard about it, and just wanted to find out a bit more about it, and maybe go and see it.
Well, good luck with chartering a boat. He tips his hat. Goes on his way.
Okay, so he didn't know anything. And he wasn't willing to charter a boat. Could I do a psychology roll actually to see if I thought he was lying or not? And he actually did know something
psychology.
about it. Oh yeah, I think that's a hard pass.
You figured he was probably just busy, and then you interrupted him. He was being polite to talk to you, and then once you said what you were interested in, he wasn't interested at all, and he basically had to go on his way. Right.
All right, okay. Hmm. Does anybody else want to try a different ship?
Hmm. Are there any actual fishermen that we can see?
Fishermen?
Yeah.
There's probably fishermen, yeah.
Actually,
And
yeah,
I look for one that speaks English. I'm like, ask if they speak English.
Yeah, you have to ask around, and then eventually you might find somebody that speaks broken English or some English.
And I ask the same questions. Where do they go fishing? Typically, do they go far out, or do they do close to?
They give you what is reasonable, like they go out of the bay and get stuff and come back, right?
And I ask them if they've ever heard of a place called Dragon Island.
Hmm. This guy goes, oh, Dragon Island. Oh, dangerous place. Don't go fishing there.
I look over at my compatriots and point at this fisherman. They go, well, do you want to charter him? How much money would it take to go? Just drop us off or go check it out.
He goes, no, go to Dragon Island. People don't come back. Never go to Dragon Island.
Nobody ever comes back?
Yeah, they say, dragon eat people. You do not go to Dragon Island.
Well, surely someone has gone to Dragon Island and come back. I can't.
Nobody he knows, right?
Nobody knows. All right.
The stories are you go there, you die. So
Why? Is there a lot of reefs or what's going on?
it's just dragons.
Dragons aren't real.
You can do a psychology.
Yeah, I'll go. Yeah, nope. Nope, did not make it.
Yeah, he says dragons, and he seems afraid.
All right. Do we want to charter a guy to go take us out? Is that what we want to do? Or are we not? Are we just looking for somebody to go and see what's out there and come back and tell us? What's our plan?
We don't want to get left out there, so we're going to need to have someone reliable with a boat. We need to be able to get away.
I asked the fisherman, but you wouldn't even go out there to pick somebody up that needed to be picked up.
Oh, nobody makes it to Dragon Island. No.
Oh.
And he picks up his stuff and starts moving away.
And we don't want a superstitious fisherman to abandon us.
Maybe ask him about those people on further down the harbour with the bulging eyes.
Yeah, I turn over before he goes. Hey, do you know about the import-export, the Ho Fong people, the ones on the boat? What's up with their eyes?
So you say Ho Fong, and he looks at you, and suddenly he like picks up all his stuff and he rushes down the dock away. Like,
whoops. Okay. Apparently, Ho Fong's worldwide reputation isn't so pristine at home.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're going to have to get a boat and head on over there. See what the deal is.
Well, Nate has a high credit rating, right?
Mine isn't particularly high. No, I think let's see.
Somebody had like a 60, I thought.
No, mine's only 20.
I think it's
Oh, Adam
Spencer.
Dean.
Yeah, and Spencer's
Oh,
is
she's up
high.
there.
Mine is 50. Yeah, mine's 50.
50?
Yeah.
That's not bad. I remember Spencer might have a high one, but I think Spencer just went to sleep. So,
Ah,
but why don't you roll an idea roll then, since you have a high credit rating?
That's on. Oh yeah, intelligence. Ooh, I've got a hard pass.
You're thinking about like, well, the natives won't do this, but Shanghai is a British colony type of thing, and this is near a harbor. There's got to be like a British yacht club or something around here.
Aha.
Hey guys, I've got an idea. There's bound to be a British yacht club around here somewhere.
And those stupid British guys aren't afraid of dragging on.
Yeah. They're full of,
just say it's superstition, humbug.
yeah, they're full of daring and adventure and yeah. So
I was gonna say, and they're full of gin and tonic.
so yeah, we can make some inquiries in that respect then.
Okay, that sounds like a plan.
But don't send Spencer.
No,
Give us a ride or else I'll knife you.
pretty much. That's a negotiation tactic of his.
All right, well, let's go check the yacht club, see if we can make friends.
So do you want to wait? Maybe, I don't know if next week you'll get Madame Doom or not.
Have some more resources.
Yeah,
disposal.
I mean,
And it is 5, so.
I actually have stuff I need to get going on, so this is my cutoff point.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I've got to get